Ready.
What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. We're just kidding, man. No one's sleeping.
Oh.
Rise and shine. That's what, if you know, you know.
Exactly.
What's going on, guys? How's it going? Happy Friday. Club doors are open. Hope everyone's doing well. What's going on? Actually, we someone walked into the club late.
Of course he did.
Hold on. Actually,
Of course.
He didn't walk in the club. Hold on.
Okay, we could resume. Yeah.
He slept walk.
Leave Buck alone. Wake up, Buck. Buck.
Remember that meme? Remember that meme? Leave Britney alone.
Yeah, that's
Anyways, guys,
that fool's
happy.
never coming back on our show.
That was good.
He's gonna be like, nah. It's like Buck is never coming back on our show
Oh,
after they clip that.
What's going on, Buck?
And speaking of
It
that,
really is Buck.
What up, Buck?
Whoa, what is that next to you?
He's right in there
He's
with the
got
portraits.
AI
Look at that.
backgrounds, man. You never know.
Dude,
Three-headed
you're in
Buck.
between America's heads.
God damn.
That's America's head right there.
Pudgy, what's
He gives
going on?
America
man?
head? What?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
he's
I'm still
American.
marveling at Buck's background. I'm just
I know, it's shocking.
hypnotized by it.
Whose background is that,
You got
Buck?
the brown one too. Cool.
Nice.
Looks like you're surrounded by 3 giant Pez dispensers.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Custom portraits for Daniel Bell, Captain America.
All three? Oh, nice. So, Pudgy, what's going on, man? Happy Friday. Welcome to the
Happy
club.
Friday, indeed,
What's going
sir.
on?
Getting a head start on the Friday festivities.
Kicking in?
It'll be Monday before you know it.
Yeah.
Buck, you'll be Jeopardy champion. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the wine.
No,
Wow.
not tonight.
That's past my bedtime.
Good to see you, Pudgy. Phoenix,
Past your bedtime.
Hey, bud.
You're
all the way from Alaska.
That's right.
How was the trip?
Ow.
It's good. Big
Good to have
lesson.
you- Good
When
to
you
have
go
you
on a
back.
cruise,
Yeah.
when you eat 2 appetizers, 2 entrees, and 2 dessert, and you feel gain but fat, don't start working out because that's what I did. Yeah.
See, at
20
least
years
you
of
don't
not
got the
working out.
thing.
20 years not working out, and I start working out. Guess what? My whole body ached for the whole week.
No bueno.
I've
I
been
feel
eating that
better now,
much.
though.
Into it.
I've been eating that much for the last 3 years. I have seen fine.
Was Pamela Anderson there?
Wow.
No, it was good times though.
Awesome. Family had fun.
Oh yeah, they did. More than me. More me. I'm just the straggler that comes along.
I saw you posing with the Superman Hush shirt. You'll love to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you just pay the bills, Phoenix. You just pay the bills. all right?
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
You're the walking
Yeah,
credit card.
that's it. Yeah.
I try
You're
to
the
eat my
bank.
money back. I try. That's all I try to do. Eat my money back.
You're the
Yeah,
bank
that's
account, bro.
Good to have you back, brother.
Thanks, man.
Making his club debut, Mr. Kennedy. How is it going, man? Happy Friday.
It's going. I'm still here. Survived another work week.
Love,
Amen to
love,
that.
I'm
bro.
more awake than Buck.
love the excitement. Man.
Thank God. You made it.
Glad you could make it, buddy. We got Sam. What's going on, Crippler?
Hey man, I'm here to bring the energy. Everything's gonna wake up, everybody. We are here.
It's been one
It's
of those
the
weeks.
club.
It's one of those weeks.
Everyday collector.
Oh, forget about it.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
It's those weeks. Man.
No, I'm doing good, man. I just been playing that Baldur's Gate. I had to check one of my mates. She didn't want to give it up, so I told her if she ain't giving it up, then I'm not helping her with a quest. She came back the next night in the camp and she was like, I thought about what you said. Why don't we just take a walk? I hit it and now everything is good. Game of the year. Game of the year, lady.
Really.
What you're talking about? I don't know what. Right over. All I heard was balls.
I'm envious of Phoenix because he got to go on a vacation. And usually when I go on vacation, this is what happens. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna eat them. And then I get back, and I'm like, man, I should have ate that. I should have got that. No, so you did it the right way, dude. You ate, you enjoyed yourself, no regrets.
That's
That's
right.
how you do it.
Yeah.
Glad you can make it, buddy. We also have Ledge.
Hey, what's happening?
Beautiful setup, brother. What's going on?
Thank you. Yeah, I'm here. I'm with Crippler. I'm here to party. Let's make it happen. Yeah.
Club
Start the
time.
disco.
Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
Anytime, brother. That's the after show is when the party starts.
No yawning, Buck.
It's poor Buck. Fuck alone.
Leave Buck alone.
Oh shit, my bad. What's happening?
The show's
He's
done.
cursing us out all this time.
We're not doing trivia today. That's
Oh.
okay?
Everybody think you fell asleep.
You still wanna
for real.
stay?
They don't know you were faking
For
it.
trivia? Like, do I still
Yeah.
want to stay? You think I wouldn't stay if there's no trivia?
That's the only reason you're here. I know that.
Oh, that's,
Wow.
good night, guys.
I'm only kidding. Danny, what's going on, man?
To show
What's
us
up,
all.
guys? Glad to be here. Well, I'm here for trivia. I need to get on that win column.
Hey, could I sponsor you to play in my name?
Cool. Then I'm gonna change it back once I win.
No, like
Before I left, I heard you say like, "Come back, champ."
The comeback kid. Glad you can make it, Danny.
better
Cypher,
win
what's
tonight.
going on, brother?
You better win tonight with all that smack you talk.
Yeah.
He's
Talk a
just
lot
said
of
keep
smack,
him
man.
out.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Listen, it's a nice day off. Get to hang out with the dudes. I'm cool.
Fresh
with it.
cut, looking
Yeah.
spiffy.
Slave.
Yeah, I needed a haircut bad, man. I put it off too long.
I
Looking
need
fresh,
to know,
buddy.
man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Drinks are on me tonight.
The beard's getting all white. The beard's getting white, you know? Just like you. I feel it. I'm feeling it.
Hey, take it easy.
All right? It's looking less white, John. You dying it a little bit?
No, that's what the hat's on for. No.
Okay,
There's a rule.
okay.
We don't dye hair here. No
Doesn't
dyeing
get
hair.
that feeling.
The hair
You
gets
shave it.
shaved. The hair gets shaved before you dye hair. No dyeing hair. No Rogaine here. Buck,
What's up?
what's going on, brother?
What the?
Goddamn.
I've
Usually
I'm
repented.
speechless.
I've repented. I no longer care about Jeopardy. I'm not here to win. I'm just here for the friends I'm making along the way.
Oh.
It's not about victory.
Mhm.
Smells like
Yeah.
bullshit.
Thank
I'll
you.
never, I'll never complain again. I'm a reformed man,
So
and
much growth.
yeah,
When it comes to Jeopardy, there are no friends.
Exactly.
I found Nirvana.
Yeah, at least let me hit the button once. You know?
With or without the shotgun.
Underneath the bridge.
That was such a good joke. Nobody even. Okay.
I got it. That's why I sang the song.
Okay.
I did.
I said with or without the shotgun.
Yeah, Kurt Cobain.
You know.
That's a conspiracy.
Sure.
Didn't happen.
Anywho, let's see who we have in the chat tonight before I have to deal with you guys for a whole hour and a half, 2 hours. Toy Mafia kicking it off. We got Bats in the Belfry, maybe 3. Your Vision stopping by. Hugh, what's going on, Hugh? Hope you're doing well. We got Gotham. Terry, what's going on, Terry? Hope you're doing well. We got Michael, Robert Anderson. Tonight is a great from the heat here in the Chicagoland area. Hope everyone else is doing good. Same to you, brother. Hope you're doing well. We got Alan Kiefer stopping by. Atticus, what's going on, man? Statue Habit, hope you're doing well. Damiano, how's it going, man? Welcome. We got Mark Books. Thank God it's Friday.
What up, boo?
You love to hear it. Jesse Hernandez, Anime Boys, wake up. You love to hear it. Who else
That's
do we
only
have here?
Buck. That ain't me. I don't fall asleep.
Jojo
Usually
Valdez.
Anime boys are hyped.
This is proof that I'm your king. My actions affect everyone.
Yes.
Absolutely not.
Is that it for now? Let's see who else we have in here.
Bigger Kong just came in. Tikatri.
What's going on, Tukathri? Figure Kong. We got Ross stopping by. Smilex. How's it going, man? Glad you can make it. Brendan Riley. Brendan says just got home from a 10-hour shoot. So holding up a frosty pint of to my drinking partner, Pudgy. Hell yeah.
Sir.
We got Chris stopping by. Keesis is here. What's going on? Amaya. Good to see you. Dilbert, thank God it's Friday. What's going on, Dilbert? Nerf me. Tony Tiger. Every time I say Tony Tiger, I feel like eating a bowl of cereal. What's going on, Tony? And I think that is it now.
Renzi,
Ferenzi, what's going on?
Gunther.
Louis, what's going on, Louis? Gunther, good to see you, buddy. All right. Let's get the show on the road. We got some stuff to talk about. News, got some topics from some of the guys to talk about, but there's one kind of piece of news that I want to discuss later on today. That's been discussed 10,000 times, but I think we got to talk about it again. Topic-wise, I know I was talking to Slifer, and we were going through some topics, and he wanted to discuss kind of like, what were you saying, Slifer?
Oh, like with the prices going up, like, and some people saying this pricing them out the market. Do you feel like going to like the back catalog of like any company and picking up older pieces will be more sustainable now that the prices are like, through eBay and groups and stuff like that? Might be the way for like the next year or two kind of thing. Like, instead of picking up the brand new piece and then paying $500 for shipping, maybe you work out a deal with somebody else, you pirate ship, maybe you do trades, and maybe that'll be the way you kind of still stay in the hobby.
What's going on, Dennis?
Yeah.
Jim?
Perfect idea.
Yeah, that's the way it's going. That's the way it's going to be for a while, I think.
Yeah, that's how you can jumpstart a collection too.
Are any of you guys, do you find yourselves pre-ordering right now?
Not as much as I used to.
Unlicensed pieces.
I find myself regretting the POs I did a year ago.
Same boat.
Jeez.
Like right now, my custom pre-orders outnumber the regular pre-orders, like at Sideshow or whatever.
Okay.
They're just making more interesting things.
That's
Yeah.
the thing. So is it for you, Kennedy? Is it the price point, or is it just the characters?
No,
the characters,
just character, the pose. It's just it speaks to me more than what the companies are putting out. It's just that's what it is. It's not because the price point is pretty much the same. Like if I got it at Sideshow or XM, it's just the statue speaks to me more on a custom. So it's like, all right, you know what? Plus, it's a real smaller run. I get a better deal. I'm like, all right. It works and it makes me happy.
Mr. Kennedy, on that point, like, are you getting Disney or DC customs?
I'm getting Marvel and DC.
Any anime customs in there?
No.
No.
Well,
He has
you
good
know what that
taste.
means. I'm gonna snitch on all those groups to Disney and DC and get all those pieces you have coming canceled.
What's going on? What's going on, SpongeBob?
This is
You're going
who
from
y'all
anime boy to
allow be
anime
y'all
Nazi.
I know. This is who y'all elect.
I will stamp out your comic book statues. Anime only.
The one true
That's
statue.
pretty good.
No. Mr. JND himself. Come on.
God damn.
The one true Polystone race.
Oh
Wow.
man.
Wow. Adolf Fangs has spoken, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Don't let that catch on.
Well, you said polystone,
too
you
late.
didn't say
It's probably on the
silicone, so
Facebook group
you've
already.
chose a side.
I stick to anime. My love for anime is stronger than J&D.
Oh, you love to hear it.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Oh,
Be real. You like to comb the hair.
we got our guy in here. What's going on, Rashid? How's it going, brother?
What's going on, man?
Good
What's
to
up,
see you.
Rashid?
All right.
Happy Friday, man. This is what I don't like to see is like what Tukathri saying, shipping is out of control. Forenzi, my wait lists are converting, but I don't feel the urge to order anymore.
Yes.
It's like it feels like some days you go on Facebook and you go watch some shows, and it just feels like the fun is just slowly being drained out of the hobby. Not necessarily with the I feel like people are right now settling with what they have, and the companies are going to be shafted going forward, with depending on people to order. Is you guys on the same boat, or?
Nah, I think there's always gonna be new people that come in as like
Yeah.
there's the people that are gonna recycle their collection when they get bored of it, and it happens, and they get excited, they upgrade their pieces, and that's gonna sustain some of the more popular, the more popular studios, sideshows, and all of that good stuff. But I think as we settle the people who are sort of like pretty much done, got a few pieces left, there'll be more people to come in. Like new blood's gonna come in, and then it's because they're coming in at this price point. Unfortunately, you know what I mean. They're coming in with this. I think it does. I think it does break down though, if it's not enough to sustain it. Like when the OGs, like when the Rashids and the people who already amassed their collection is done. John, I think you might get into that level. Yeah, I think it affects the people who do the shows probably more, because I know it affects me. Like as I'm doing the show, it's more about just hanging out now, because like I'm not going on the websites and looking for a statue every night. You know what I mean? So that changes how I'm just not pre-ordering. I'm just not doing any of that stuff. So I don't know where it stands for people who have a show. Cause that's the thing. Like I would ask you, John, and like how do you sustain it? Like where I'm at right now, where it's like I got 2 pre-orders. I'm excited for them, super excited for them. I'm open to getting pieces if I can make it work, but I'm not like super excited for every piece. Like I still get excited for pieces, but not enough to pull the trigger on it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I speak like and carry that excitement to the community, to the people who buy it. That's what I struggle with. Just as a content.
I think it could be the pieces too,
sure.
Crip. I think the pieces are just not speaking to you, and you're just not excited about them. I think a lot of stuff that's coming out, people
I
are
guess
just
a lot
not.
I'm excited for.
No, but I mean, like really, like you'd be like, I need this. Like I need this for the
Yeah.
collection. I think you pick up odds and ends, and I think a lot of times, like if new stuff isn't coming out, like books and maybe new something that you're interested in, manga, comic, whatever, and it's not like piquing your interest, sometimes you're not going to be collecting because it's just maybe you don't need it. It's just not something you want. Like I think that's what's happening now.
Because I think the fun is still there. Like anytime I come in, or like Shane hops on Critical Mass Rashid, and
Well, that's what it's about.
Anytime,
Yeah.
I'm still having fun with the people. Like all of these people in the chat that show up in our chat, having more fun. I'm having more fun personally now than I was even when I was, like at the heart of it, like getting pieces every few months or something like that. But as far as I guess the fun for me, that's probably I just talked through it myself. I guess the fun for me was never it was always fun to buy a piece or whatever, but that wasn't that was a small part of it. So when I'm not buying, I can still have a lot of fun with it, with the hobby. Piece of shit statues come out, I can rag on it. Great pieces come out, I can get excited about it and just have my fun that way. And
What's going on, Skills?
seeing who's buying stuff and who's not buying stuff and why not. I still think there's a lot of fun in that.
You can, I agree with you. You don't have to be buying.
Yeah.
Still
Yeah.
in the hobby.
The act of
Exactly.
buying is not the fun part
Because-
for me.
I collected for years in a vacuum. I
Yeah.
lurked on statue forum. That's all I did. I just lurked to look at people's photography and so on. I didn't buy due to like the whims of people in groups and stuff like that. If I saw something, I liked it, and if I didn't see something for a year, and then something came out a year later, and I bought it, and I never considered myself out of the hobby. It was just
Exactly.
So this feeling of having to be buying what's new or buying constantly, and if you're not in the hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the other side is I feel like the hype is over because of everything, of the shipping, the price of the statue, plus the long wait time, and not to mention all the teasers and stuff. I think people get tired of it. And most, I think most of the guys on forums or shows
There's
like this,
buying fatigue.
yeah, and so we are. I think we're just having entertainment value. It's different now. Before I watch all these shows, people would show their statues and the opening statues, and that was the thing. Now
Yeah.
it's more or less of guys just having fun with each other and you know,
Hey,
and just having
It's
Not having fun.
it's
with
not
them.
it's not just a hobby too. I mean, it's the
You
same
let
thing
him
with
have
the
fun with you,
movies.
John. You shut your mouth.
Movies are in decline.
You're right.
Yeah.
Money's tight.
Yeah.
Money's
Yeah.
tight. People are working harder to achieve less than they
They're
did.
going other
And
places.
you can't forget
so-
you have a collection behind you or in front of you to
Yes.
enjoy it already. So you don't
Exactly.
really have to be always buying. You have to enjoy what you've got as well. You know?
Well said, Ledge. And,
Yeah.
and that's where I come from too. All of us got really beautiful collections that could stop anytime and just enjoy them. It's just each person is different, and some people will get tired and want to refresh it. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the end of the day, man, we got some dope shit. Enjoy it, have fun.
Exactly.
Yeah. And if
Vi-
the new stuff isn't coming out that you like, that's the good time to start maybe going after some old stuff that people are getting rid of that maybe you couldn't get to begin with, you know, because it was, you know, not available because it was sold out or whatnot, you know?
100%. Vision says here, what's crazy? All my wish lists are coming in all at once. People are for sure canceling. Got 5 pieces in 2 days. That's
Ooh,
insane.
Wow.
nice.
Geez,
Nice,
Christ,
man.
man.
Hey, that's how it happens sometimes, you know? If something's available and you kind of want it, you really got to pounce, you know, before it gets on eBay and it's double the price or whatever.
Yeah.
Skill says he just got a piece from Cash. He's excited. That's awesome.
He put some cash in your life.
Back Kid, what's going on, Back Kid? Welcome, brother.
Make
It
sure
says,
it's not dusty.
wow, we're all becoming more discerning as our relationship to the markets and the IPs mature. It's better to take a breather and stop the piranha frenzy.
And that's what I would love to do too. Is just sort of like, even when I'm talking to Rashid and the boys from Constructive Outrage stuff, is like,
Yeah.
it's not always gonna be like, yo, y'all not getting this, y'all gotta get this. I mean, it's cool to have some of those conversations once in a while, but we're never gonna be like, try to always push people and influence people to spend. It's more of like, yo, enjoy what you got, and if you're getting something, let's celebrate it. It's fun, but we're not gonna be like the cause of people feeling like they need to get something. A lot of that happens just by getting stuff and having stuff, but like just the act of like, you must get this.
Appreciate you, Alan.
There's a lot of stuff that I get excited about, and I can't control it though. Like I love that Samurai XM Killer Croc.
Killer
Dude.
Croc,
I love
yeah.
that Near Automata piece, and you can't contain it sometimes, and you don't want to because it's something you really love, and you want to express it, but you don't.
Michael brings up a good point. He says this stuff isn't rare anymore. You buy it one week, the next month it's $300 less. The price just isn't warranted.
True. Yeah.
What's going on, Mitchell?
Yeah, they give it an ES to make you feel like it's valuable for you to get it, and then once you try to offload it, nobody wants to buy it they want to give you crackhead prices for it, you know?
Do you guys think the rarity has dropped because demand has dropped or because supply has gone up, or both?
Both, I think.
I think the prices that they skyrocket now is just harder for people to turn profits on a lot of this stuff. So then it sits there, like, and of course, like what you guys been saying for a while, it is true. Like when there's just so many of them in the market, you know what I mean? People are just gonna wait. Like you can go to Sideshow and get a lot of pieces that people try to sell for the same price. I've been seeing some buy-sell groups and people have things real
It's
close
still
to
up
a
for
price
sale.
where you could actually get it.
Yeah.
Alan says I made my choice. Ordered the Near Automata.
I'm envious of you, Alan. That's a beautiful piece. I love that piece.
This man bought a statue of a French maid that can take off her skirt to put in his home.
Wow.
Celebrate.
You say that like
man,
it's a
bro.
bad thing.
Celebrate that, man.
So then how do we get back from this? This is like a two-part of Slifer's topic. How do we get back from this? How do these companies get our excitement back? Is it something that you see nostalgia-wise that'll trigger your excitement, or is it a price point that needs to come down? What is it for you guys individually that would get you to start getting excited about the hobby again?
It has to be an IP for me specifically that I like. Like that's really something that I want. Price, that's always going to be up there. Listen, we collect high-end shit. There's no way that you could justify any price you spend on any of these statues to most people. So if you really love it, I think you just have to be more selective. It's got to be something you really want, especially now.
The only reason I disagree with that, the only reason I disagree with it, because it's true what you're saying. It's more of that right now, like anybody, if somebody wants something they really, really want, I think everybody here will find a way to get it. Like that's not the problem, right? If they make something we want, the problem, when it was easy, it was, oh look, Hush is only $9.99 or something like that. That made everybody like buy it, and that ES was super low. So then when it left, that's what created the frenzy of just sort of like, I gotta get this, because you could get it in a way where you know that if it didn't work out, you didn't like it or whatever, you can, even if you're just a consumer that's not even trying to flip it, you can take a chance on it because it's not $2,000, $2,500, $3,000. The only people buying at any price are the people that, it's not the masses. You know what I mean? The masses buy when that thing is like $800, $900, and there's not a lot of them, and they sell out. Then that's the demand. Now there's a demand, because without the demand, it's just sort of like, I don't believe I'm even saying this, because I don't mind high ES personally, but it's all about the demand. Like if anybody could buy something for a limited amount of time and it goes away, people are going to take those chances. People are going to be happy that they got one, and then people are going to be happy that they could sell that thing for a lot of money if they chose to, because they're no more available.
I never look at the price, like me selling anything, because I always know I'm going to take a loss. I always look at it from that way. Most of the time, I'm going to be honest with you, I give away a lot of stuff. Like if I'm not going to display it,
I'm still
waiting. Hey, maybe. John, if you come to America, maybe I'll give you something.
I just want a hug.
Those are free. Those are free.
What's going on, Ben?
No, but I give stuff away. I like some people. I gave away some Prime 1, not Prime 1, 3.0 Ninja Turtles. I wasn't displaying them. I just gave them to a friend that likes Ninja Turtles. I was like, getting the hobby. He enjoys them. I'm not displaying them. I'm probably not going to get a lot of money for them. So why don't I just hand it off to the next guy?
I like Benjamin Franklin's. Can I come over and get some? Just quickly to mention, Figure Kong says, I'm getting in my Tweeter Head Flash on Monday. Congrats, brother. I chose to go 1/6 with my Justice League because space plays a big role, and I know we can't have it all. So this scale satisfies my DC love. Awesome, brother. Mark. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The thing is, prices don't go down. You can see it. Everything goes up. It doesn't go down, and that's the problem with all these 1/3 or quarter scale statues. So everything goes up and up, and it doesn't go down. That's the way the economy works. I mean, the companies try to make the money back, but then they can't reduce the price. If they reduce the price, they start losing. So we, as collectors, end up doing is instead of buying all the 1/3 and the quarters, lots of them, you start going backwards, going to 1/6 hot toys and stuff because it's more affordable, right? That's how I see the market's going.
But then you got the Hot Toys guys doing the same, coming here.
I take exception with the statement of going 1/6 being a step backward.
Yeah.
No, the price.
It's a preference. It's a preference.
No, price-wise.
Not a step backward.
People like it small.
No, price-wise though.
Yeah.
It's for that.
Fits everywhere.
If you like the 1/6, then I have no problem with it. But
sometimes you don't want to be the biggest. Sometimes you
want to be average.
Sometimes you want the one that's just right.
Yeah, the one that fits in every shelving. You know?
Mark says,
thank you, Slifer. We're on the same page.
Yeah, I get you.
Mark says, all great collections from people on the panel tonight. Think most of us are on the back end of collecting. Time for some new blood collectors to come in. I think yes and no. I don't think I'm not. I can't see myself stopping collecting. To be honest, I could see a pause just with the current situation that we're in. But yeah, it's
But John,
that's a problem too that I find is happening is I don't think you're getting new collectors in at this price point,
Yeah.
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I don't. When I got into sideshow pieces were $350 for a Comic Cat.
Do you think you back then when you got in at 350, it is said someone would be crazy to pay 750 for a premium format?
Well, of course, coming into
times
this collection
change, yeah.
first, for sure, of course.
Yeah, I think for everyone, there's always going to be new people, and it's just like the new normal for them. And this what is our breaking point becomes their baseline.
Yeah, because
And
I
Appreciate you,
think
Ben.
Mark Books like I sort of agree with that. Like for me, reaching the end of my collection, that's a victory. That's not a bad thing. So for me, it's just sort of like, yay, I'm cool. I'm still looking for some one-off pieces here and there, but I'm super satisfied, right? I have no intention to get rid of this and get more because it's a space thing. If it wasn't a space thing, I can keep going. Because the thing, it's not the
Well,
money
that's the thing.
it's
Yeah, exactly. So it's going to be different for everybody. Exactly.
Yeah.
You're hitting a spot where you'll get a little pushback. But you've even said like you'd even consider because you could do your movie display as well. You can throw
Yeah.
pieces in there.
Yeah,
But you're right.
exactly.
Everybody will get to a point, a breaking point where space will be an issue, money will be an issue, and it's at that point what happens. But to Mark's point, I just don't think these companies are incentivizing new collectors into the statue market at these price points. It's not like when we were collecting.
Think it is. Because I know myself. I'll take chances on stuff depending on the price. If I see something that is sort of like, oh, that's nice, and it's this, it makes me, I could get that. That's no big deal. But with the stuff the stuff that I really like is the stuff that's up there. It's the near automatas. You know what I mean? That ain't something I'm taking a chance for when I don't have a spot for it, right? So like, if the prices was down, even I could be convinced to sort of like, let me just grab it and figure it out. But for that price, I'm not taking those chances.
What do you
Even with
think
that Ghost Rider, right? At $1,100, if I wanted a Ghost Rider, I'm not taking
Exactly.
a chance on that thing.
I
Ross,
think it's
just
the
a quick.
economy too, because I mean, right now we're in a hard time. So let's just say in 5 years from now, the economy start booming again, and you start making money again. When the statue community changed, now suddenly everybody can. Oh, you know, I got extra money to spend, so
Yeah,
the statue prices
Start up
become
again.
normalized.
Yeah.
Right?
I think some of these statue companies aren't going to be around in this environment. Believe it or not, I think, I think
It's kind of like a
It's
damn
not
if you do, damn if
sustainable.
you don't now. Yeah.
Ross,
Don't you think new
appreciate the
companies will-
comment. Just quickly, Ross says you've created a wonderful, relaxing environment, informative environment show. Sorry, that's the wine speaking. You've created a wonderful, relaxing yet informative show we love. Cheers. Appreciate the support.
Hopefully
Ross
not too
with the crew.
relaxing. We'll try
Sorry, yeah, not
fall
too
asleep.
relaxing. Don't fall asleep on us. Huh?
I was gonna say, don't you think if some companies like disappear, I think new companies will spring up to take their place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and like also, especially what Phoenix was saying, like how do I put it, in my country, like when I was a kid, like say the equivalent of like gum was like 50 cents or something. People are buying like the currency in my country is inflated to insane degrees. I'm pretty. This was before I left, like several years ago.
Going on,
People
Cash.
would buy the same gum for $200, right?
That's some fucking
It-
good gum.
Like
50 cents to 200.
Shit better never
point is
lose
just
its
that
flavor.
That better be some Willy
What
Wonka
flavor is that
gobstopper
gum?
shit.
Is that Scarlett Johansson flavor? What flavor is
God
that?
damn.
it's
that's,
crazy.
That's my girl. Right
But
there.
like, and like that's
Oh, wait,
not just,
that's
that's not
Fudgy
just
girl.
some like random anecdote like that. Sorry, that's not just like a random number I pulled out my head. That's like something that actually happened, right? It's just that inflation is always going to happen, and you're going to see people's wages will have to go up to compete. Basically, what the situation we're in, the only way statues like as a hobby fail and just collapse is if like the economy stays bad or gets worse. But if things normalize, if like basically wages catch up again, the numbers, they're all relative. It doesn't mean anything, because if you're making if a statue costs $1,000 for like a 6 scale, a Hot Toys figure costs $1,000 for just a normal thing, like in a couple years, if you're earning like a significant amount of money, like in the currency that's for your country or whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, because it's just a matter of relativity from your wages to the current value of the products. So I think if the economy recovers, like these numbers, they're high now, but like I think people will still have to and want to buy these things, right? Or the companies are going to adapt somehow. No, sorry, that's true. People will still want to buy this. I think there's enough demand that the hobby isn't gonna die anytime soon because of the cost. If
the economy continues to get really, really spiraling bad in the direction we hope it doesn't go, I recommend.
But that's the thing, and that's a whole nother topic that probably
That's liquidating
not for this show,
time.
but like the wages aren't catching up. And that's the problem. That's why there's so many strikes, not only in one industry, but multiple industry, because the people who will probably buy this are not getting living wages. Right? So it's the people that are fortunate enough to do it and get it and buy it. So but that's a whole nother thing. But I guarantee you, if the demand and the people, if there's a huge amount of supply and the demand is from people who can't get it, it's going to go the way of like E.T. with the Atari 2600 way back in the day, or the Funko Pops recently, where they throw them in landfills because there's not it's cheaper to get rid of them, and Amazon does it all the time. Like they take all of their product, throw it away because it's cheaper than trying to sell it or give it at a discount. And then what either going to happen is it'll be survival of the fittest there, not to make it doom and gloom. But
we're hoping for landfills full of statues, maybe? We could just go,
I don't know if it will survive it, but make sure you have your best repairer and painter.
Because if it gets that bad, I recommend everybody at least have a 22 rifle, because you can always eat real small rodents.
And I'm not saying that's tomorrow. I'm not saying that's like a month from now. I'm just saying that like if supply is if there, and then they're sitting and they have to make them lower anyway, and they shrink in the cost. There's a lot of studios right now, and I sit here and there's a lot of people from some of the smaller studios, and when you ask everybody in the panel, are they getting it? No. You ask the community, no. And the ones that people are getting are from the prime ones and the side shows.
Expensive,
they'll still get those, but
these
little companies that are off trying different things, it's really hard.
All I'm saying is don't strike here, because I won't be increasing wages. All right.
Oh man, I thought
what happens if your wife goes on strike right now, John? You'll be increasing her wages.
Yeah,
but
we won't talk.
Do you think when you start making more money that you just start collecting even more because you have the money now? Like maybe you raise that little cap that you had before. Like my cap was $1,000. That shit got blown out the water. When I started making a little bit more money, I was like, I could do 1,500. That's fine. That's fair.
I think it's also when you go higher too. When you decide to,
you condition.
You have that 1,000, and then you go to like that 2,000. Then it's easy to do a 2,000.
Exactly. Once you do it once, you've done it.
You pop that. You pop that collecting cherry. It's all over.
Your spending increases as your affluence grows.
The more you make, the more you spend.
What's going on, franchise?
Yeah,
exactly.
The taste goes up.
You can't use these words, these big ass words, affluence and stuff like that. I'm a simpleton. Okay, just say more money.
There's truth to that saying, like more money, more problems. I mean, it's the same problem. It's the same problems everybody has, but magnified. Except like eating.
Like if you increase your, like Crippler, for example, if you somehow increase your space, you're gonna have more statues. Because now you're gonna be like, you're gonna go,
no doubt.
You're gonna go like your whole mindset is gonna get messed up. You're gonna go, yo, I could buy that Armada. I got a spot for it. You're like,
at the beginning of this
segment, more wall, I would have Armada right now.
At the beginning of this segment, John said, "What would it take for you to get like re-inspired in the hobby.
Yeah.
And I'm like, really cheap real
Money.
estate.
More money.
Or free home construction so
Okay,
somebody can
but
knock out a wall.
You know, one other question I would ask is something that I'm seeing from many companies. They're diversifying into premium lines. Hot Toys is doing it. Inart has like the
Exactly.
really premium stuff.
Prime One's doing
Prime
it.
One's doing the thing.
Yeah.
It's
J&D
so the
exists,
opposite of what people need.
right?
But it's not. That's the thing. Oh, Buck, please continue. I'm gonna see if. Please
Right.
continue.
So like these companies, they're saying, okay, well, let's find the people that do have the money. We'll use those people to sustain our business
Exactly.
during these times. And it feels like that's what a bunch of them are doing. They're making much more expensive stuff, but at the same time, they're trying to promise higher quality. So do you think that's gonna save them, like higher quality materials at a greater expense, and sold to a smaller number of people? That will also, I suppose, fix the problem people have about aftermarket in terms of it's going to be rarer. It should be rarer. That doesn't necessarily mean it will be. Just because something has a lower ES won't always mean that it's rare. It's hard
What's going
to
on,
get
Joey?
because there still has to be demand to
Exactly.
match the supply.
Good to see you, James. That's a fantastic point because we're sitting here, same with the chat, and we're talking about price points, and price points are getting too high, right? But you look at J&D, and J&D doesn't seem to be struggling. And you can sit here and say that J&D is selling out because of distributors and resellers, but those distributors and resellers have to be having demand in order to go back to J&D and keep buying the pieces.
I'm going to give you the car analogy of the day, John.
Please,
And it's the
please
fact
don't.
that no, but it applies more than you'd
For sure.
willingly accept, which is no matter how bad times are economically, the rich will always be rich. Okay, and in the statue world, $3,000 or more for 1/3, that's an affluent buyer.
Mm-hmm.
The car analogy is when things are fucking horrible and nobody can get a loan, get a job, anything. Ferrari still sells every car they make,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's basically what it is.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I don't think a company can sustain on the affluent buyers. Like what makes things like Blockbuster, which is really hard because it's like almost the opposite of what you want from a collector standpoint, right? You really don't want. You want it to be lower edition size. You want it to be less available because I think that's what gives it the pristine, you know what I mean, prestige that a lot of collectors love. But that's who they could focus. There will always be a market for that because they can always raise the price, and the people who have the money for it will always be able to get it. Just like Pudgy said, the thing is, it's sort of like what's driving back are the people who use their payment plans because it's easier to go, you know. When are you going to justify even with payment plans that, this is $3,000, this is $3,500? I think you lose even those guys, you know what I mean? That be like, okay, I could pay a little bit on this at a time. I think that's who you affect, and that's like sort of like, that's a lot of people. That's the majority of the people.
What do you think?
It's just doing business. A perfect example is, the company I work at, we charge a little bit higher costs, or whatnot. Quality work, but we're not going to waste our time, lowballing when there are other customers that will pay what we're asking to do the job. It's man hours. A man hour is a man hour. Why waste it less on this job when you can make more what you want on this job?
What do you think, Anthony? What makes you? What's going to take it to get you back? You said you're in the custom world, right? You're getting some custom pieces coming in.
Starting at customs, yeah. For me, there's too many options. Back then, when I was collecting, we only had just the comic book statues. Now we have to contend with comic book statues and movie-related statues and television store statues and cartoon statues. And we have this company doing this piece. Oh, yeah, we have this other company over here doing a similar piece. And it becomes, you're like a kid in a candy store, and you're looking all around, and you're like, well, which do I get? And you don't know what to do. and you're kind of stuck there, and you still try to debate which is feasible. Well, I can get this statue for this price because I'm getting all this stuff, but at the meantime, I can get this statue for less. But I kind of like this statue more, but this one I think is more I could afford, and you end up settling for this. So I think if things were a little more streamlined, plus also too, the way comic books are today, the stories are just not there, so people are just not looking towards comic book statues. Everything's movies and television media,
Yeah.
but and at the same time you're dealing with Polystone and you got to deal with silicone. Next thing you know, we're gonna have wax figures and animatronics and everything else, and that's why I'm just like, okay, you know what? Let me just stick to what I know and what I like. Customs, okay, 1/6, perfect. Marvel and DC, you know what? Now you got my attention. But right now, it's just everything is
Stagnant.
all over the place, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Customers are nice. They're appealing. They're usually a lower ES, so not everybody and their brother is going to have them. So if they do make knock it out of the park, it will be sought after. So that's a good feeling.
And a lot of times with customs, you know, me as a collector, I want to see other characters done. You know,
Yeah.
you know, I'm a big cosmic Marvel and DC character, and yet I don't get that much from the bigger
The licensed
companies.
companies are just making the popular ones
Exactly, you know.
and redoing them over and over.
See, I like
But
the customers.
don't you
They'll make what people want.
don't you think
That
the
approach.
I don't know,
Rashid-
but that's the difference
Rashid,
between
check
wanting
private chat.
and I think that's the difference between wanting and actually ordering, and
Mhm.
I think that's the biggest problem.
yeah
Because I mean, like I said, the Kingdom Come one, they did that and they couldn't get 25 people. I mean, it's
Exactly.
one of those things. People
Yeah.
clamoring, "Oh, I want Kingdom Come." This and that.
Yeah.
And when we actually order,
Yeah, and someone brings
they
it out.
won't
Yeah,
accept
no one
no,
orders
Yeah,
because
exactly.
you
That's
see
why
it
a
all
lot
the
of
time. The custom
don't perform.
companies, they struggle very much to sell obscure characters. That's why you get multiple Venoms and Wolverines. Yeah, people make fun of it, but that's how those guys make money.
Yeah.
When they
Yeah.
do that, yeah, like everyone standing on the outside is like, another Wolverine, another Venom. But
Stop making
So-
fun
then
of me,
they
buddy.
have
Don't
an
make fun of
ES
me.
that's over 100, and having an ES over 100 of customs, that's pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Normally
Yeah.
they're doing like 20 to 35, something like that.
Yeah.
Like on the things that sell okay, right? When they do the characters everyone love to like spam purchase on, like
Mhm.
that's when they make the real money.
So,
Quick,
Yeah, that's
couple
why a lot
quick
of, that's why a lot of
questions.
customs are, you know, a lot of custom groups are now taking it step by step. Okay, I want to
Yeah.
gain interest. All right,
Mhm.
for those that gain interest, we're gonna, you know, we want you to put a small deposit down, and then once we come back with prototype, then we're gonna start
Perfect.
seeing who really wants, who's really in, and who's really out,
Yeah.
and then that's how they're working it now. Whereas before, you know, I've had friends that are like, yeah, we've done custom pieces, and they're still stuck with stuff.
Yeah.
They can't get rid of it. It sucks.
Mhm.
How
it
are
happens to a
you?
lot of
I wanted to ask Rashid, how are you feeling about things, Rashid? I know you're at the level where you've been retired or wanting to retire for quite some time, but is there a line or is there something a company can do to change that?
You know what it is a lot of saturation right now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not as excited. Like Crippa said, I'm more excited with coming on the show with you guys. I don't have to have. I already have a big collection. You know that I don't even have to be in this room. I can go downstairs and be in my other collection. But the thing is, just being on, to me, the shows is what makes this exciting. Not the buying right now is not exciting. The shows is more exciting to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like, like he said, look at everybody's background. Everybody has something decent in their background and stuff like that. You know, I mean, I like, I was glad that they announced the Slave One. Yeah, certain pieces I'm waiting for, of course, but the game in the whole, I like
down.
I like the hobby, but it's more. I'm more interested in just hanging out with the fellas now. You know what I'm saying? It's not you. I don't need. Sometimes buying is not always the greatest thing either. You know what I'm saying? You spending up money, and we all got other lives other than just this hobby
Exactly.
and stuff like that. So now it's just like it comes to the point where I'm trying to be more smart because I gotta get a second storage unit. So that's more money out of my pocket. You understand? Just to hold boxes. Some people may say, why don't you keep it in your house or your garage? Sometimes you keep these boxes in your house, like that insects, pets,
Exactly. Yeah.
they start to habitat in those boxes because nobody's bothered in those areas. So I don't want my house looking like that, you know. So
Well, I'll offer if you want to send some boxes that are full over here, you can send them here. I'll keep them nice and safe.
yeah, but it's just
It's
the
downtown.
hobby is so it's just right. It's the shows that keep it exciting, not like when I see pre-orders and stuff like when they did the side show with the Ghost Rider and other things, I really wasn't that excited, like how I used to be back in the days,
Yeah.
because you got custom
So much.
licensed.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game is saturated right now. It's oversaturated right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, plus you're on the back end. You've been there, done that. So
Right.
now you can sit back and enjoy.
Yeah,
admire,
and it's the
and
same
hang out.
thing. It's the same thing every year. Like and it's understandable. New people come in the hobby, but it's the same thing. And sometimes I laugh when I see a new piece and I see people already rush to say, "Oh, I'm buying that. Oh, I'm getting that right away." And I'm like, they don't understand. They just jumping on the hype right now.
That's one misconception I'm glad you brought up is the fact that you have to keep on buying. It has to be a revolving door to enjoy the hobby. I don't agree with that whatsoever. You don't have to have. You don't need to be unboxing something every week to be enjoying the hobby. I completely agree.
I mean, John, look at your collection right now. It wasn't even like that. You had some, but now you have Gotham right behind you.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? You have a great collection. So you don't. It's not like one piece comes out and you have to have it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
but for new people, new collectors in the hobby too, I think it takes years to kind of learn that, and that's why I always appreciate having you guys on the show and people with different backgrounds and years of experience in collecting, because then it lets everyone hear our experiences so that maybe it'll help them. Don't necessarily pre-order day one. You don't necessarily have to do that. Don't hop on a payment plan right away. Don't have the company hold your money when you can kind of do a savings account for yourself, like little tips and tricks that everybody offers.
But some going to listen and some not. Just like when we started, we jumped off the hype and we won. So they're gonna, it's their money. They're gonna say they're gonna do, especially when they just come in this hobby. They're gonna jump for the first thing, And then sometimes it just takes for them their experience to go through it. And then for them to understand, you know what, I'm not going to do this.
Rashid was right. Yeah.
I wanted to make a response to like what Fatal said about if only the rich bought statues, the companies would fold. Why? Because the bulk of collectors are middle class and lower class. I agree with that, but I think in a sense, the companies are kind of addressing that because even when we mentioned those like premium lines, I'll give you an example of a company, for instance, and I know like it's J&D, but it's basically on the point of their slogan is "Make room," right? The point is that
buy new shit, sell your old shit.
Exactly, you're giving up everything
so
else
not worthy of that title
to devote like your whole budget instead of saying I'm gonna buy like 5-6 statues. You're like I want J&D or something, right? So even though you're saying those premium statues, they're the more expensive things now, they have like the lower ES, they're more expensive because of the lower ES, right? If you say I'm buying that and I'm not buying anything else, at the very least, the company's demands are being met. And you're saying, okay, I'm gonna focus on this. I'm buying less. So if you're a collector of lesser means, doesn't mean you're not buying the more expensive stuff. You're just like giving up a lot more to get that special piece for you if you think it's a special piece. And so like the Shumi Arts and Prime One.
We're gonna get to that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that one.
Yeah, or just like any premium piece, you say, I okay, damn, I love this. This is higher quality. This is something I haven't seen before. I'm not gonna buy like 4 sideshow statues. I'm buying 1 Prime One piece. That's what someone could say, and all of a sudden they're like buying the more expensive pieces. The premium stuff that is more expensive is meeting their desires. They might feel personally that it's worth it for them, right? And they're gonna buy that. and the company that's selling stuff that's more expensive, they're selling to the rich collector who can buy a shit ton of stuff that they don't care. They like money means nothing, and they're also selling to the person that's middle class and lower class.
So let's
But I
jump
think
to
for
it then.
every one person that does that, like 5 people just stop collecting too. Like if they don't have a means to get something that they feel like, is the quality that they used to get or was getting, like. So I think it's a trade-off. I think the people that do it are going to succeed because they were getting that market from, like the Dr. Mikes, the Arts,
Yeah.
and us
But
too, who spend
the
a lot
thing-
of money on stuff. But
And even to your point where you say more people are gonna leave because of that, there'll be like
that's
an
why the buy-sell
influx.
groups are like the way they are right now.
Exactly right, but there'll be an influx of new people. Maybe it's not as much to like make up for the people leaving, but what also happened is because they have lower ESs, those people that are leaving, they don't need to sell to them anymore. They just need to sell to the smaller group of collectors.
Statue.
And we will buy it.
Statue Collecting says, let me pull up the comment here. It takes a little while. Hold on. And then we'll talk about. We're gonna have like an off show. Like we're not gonna go strictly in order by news like we usually do. We'll just talk about stuff. But he says it's a damn shame I don't do these live shows. Statue, you're always welcome, brother, to hop on if you need, man. Everyone's invited here. Well, almost everyone.
Messi,
There's been a that needs to change to Ronaldo though, buddy. First, there has been a massive amount of garbage made in statue form, and people are spending money like drunk sailors for years when space and money run out. He says edition sizes were not respected, so people's money were never respected. Forget about flipping, but getting most of our money back so you can buy something new. Shipping prices messed everything up. So since we're here and we're discussing it, we might as well just dive into this. I know it's been discussed over and over again, but I just hear everybody crapping on this, and I want to hear what you guys think about it, especially for the people that haven't really discussed it as of yet. So the Prime 1 Severus Snape from Harry Potter, the quarter scale from their premium, their master line. This is their cream of the crop here.
Elect with your pinky out.
Yes, sir. $21.99 for a quarter scale with an edition size of 150. I want to know what you guys think about this.
Yes.
What you think about this piece, what you think about the overall line, and what this means for the future.
I think it's a good line. I think it's a good line. I don't think. I think if their motto is we're going to give you the best we can do, and this is the price you're going to have to pay. I think if you really love this piece and this is like something that you want, you're going to get it. I mean, how many people send their statues to get repainted, or they want something? They like the sculpt is fantastic, and maybe the paint is shit. At least you know you're getting like master level painting here. I mean, if you have to pay for that, you got to pay for it. I mean,
I like that aspect that you're getting the master painter on each piece. That's great.
I think for what you're getting, hey man, if this is like something you really love, and this is like you want a Harry Potter collection at this quality, this level, then you have to expect to pay for it. I mean, to be honest, I don't see a problem with it. I mean, will they sell them out? Absolutely. I think so, because people in Harry Potter franchises look at InArt, like that's probably gonna sell out. People love that stuff. If they start making statues at this level with like Harry Potter franchise, I see it people just falling over themselves for it.
Just a quick mention here as well. So this is a team up with Shumi Arts, and to touch, because some people were asking, I know Dilbert had mentioned it is mixed media, and in regards to the price point, so these are, the edition size is only 150, and the artists will be directly crafting and hand painting each individual piece in-house. So this isn't going to be sent to be mass produced in a factory. These are going to be done in-house. And I think that's where we're going to see the price difference. What else do you guys think? Anybody else on the panel have?
When is the release date on them?
On this one?
Because if one person's doing 150 pieces, I mean,
No, it'll probably be a team. It'll probably be a team doing it. But I'll pull up the estimated
A team
arrival.
of artisans, sir. Craftsmen.
But what do you guys think? Besides the character, just the whole concept of this.
I feel the same way I feel about J&D. You know what I mean? And it's a lower scale than that. But I will say, my daughter watched the show we did last Wednesday, and she was like, "I would love that, but $2,000 is my daughter, so of course she ain't gonna be able to afford this thing." But I told them last year she's a big Harry Potter fan. She came to me the next one and she was like, "But it looks amazing." So she thinks it looks absolutely stunning. She thinks it's amazing. It's one of her favorite characters in the books and the movie. I would love to buy it for her. I'm not spending much. Nope.
Crippler.
Better get
Just
a
go
job.
halvesies. Go halvesies, bro.
Michael's
Couple
comment here.
crabs to his wife.
I remember people begging for this exact thing, saying they would pay more for a Lori S and have it painted by a master painter. Just imagine this with a different IP.
IP that you love,
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. It's it's the same, like, sort of rooted here. It's interesting to see what they're doing with the scope, because I know it's not silicone, but beautiful. Not my thing, so I wouldn't ever buy it because of the IP and the pose. It's very museum, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we need like
So
a body
it's not hitting any button that makes me get excited when I purchase stuff, right? So for me, it's just like, this is a better question for people who actually collect this style, like the J&D style, the museum posing, and if it works for them. Because for me, this doesn't appeal to me at all.
Would there be a character? Would there be a character to change your mind?
Yeah, the Nier Automata, the 2B, like something like that. I will spend that type of money for, right? A game that I really interested to play, or of course a Transformer, but you're not going to put rooted hair on a Transformer or cloth fits, right? So
It's 2023 though, buddy. You can
you can put hair on a robot in 2023. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like an IP that it will probably have to be some sort of movie theater theme where I move it into my theater. But as far as like anything I would collect for just my game room, there's no IP that I would like in this style.
Okay, fair enough.
But this is like the way I see it, it's a niche market. I mean, it's like Louis Vuitton, right? I mean, they price their price, and people who are fans of Louis Vuitton, they'll buy it no matter what. And I think this is one of those where you give it low ES and you give them the good quality, and people will buy it. That's all it is. I think you might not buy it, I might not buy it, but there's somebody who will buy it. And 150.
See,
I think
that's the
that'd be
thing.
a
There's
big
expensive
fan.
ass shit that I would buy. You know what I mean? Like it ain't like it ain't the money for me per se. It's mostly like the style of a piece, the silhouette of it, and the characters, and a lot of the stuff that is done in this style. To me, I love Hot Toys. I get my fix from Hot Toys for this stuff, this type of stuff here, and I could do a lot more with them. You know what I mean? So it's like, this looks good, but like I get this sort of like, if my brain is craving this type of stuff, I'll get one of those Hot Toys, and I'll be good. So like that's why this and the J&D stuff doesn't really jive with me. But I'll spend crazy on something like something.
Do you think there's a demand for this kind of item in the market?
Pretty sure there is.
Yeah, there's definitely.
Yeah, there's definitely Harry Potter
fans.
fans out
Harry
there.
Potter's a huge IP, dude.
Yeah.
That game that came out made so much money.
Yeah, but
And people that want to jump on.
Character though, it's kind of odd that they picked him as the first character, but you know.
I think
whatever.
this character will sell probably more than any other character besides Harry. Like this is a huge character.
That's true.
Yeah, so that's probably why they picked him then.
Your question's great. Your question's great, Buck. And I do think this was a great IP choice. But I mentioned this earlier today. I'm hoping, because there is such a demand for this IP, that they do a regular Harry Potter line for collectors who want a more affordable option, because that will sell. There is a massive following
Heck
behind
yeah.
Harry
I
Potter.
believe there will be because they teased like Voldemort and Harry from the first movie like several like showcases ago, the
Yeah.
3D sculpts. So they're definitely in the pipeline. I don't know if they'll be Shumi arts or if they'll be just, normal Prime 1, but they got more characters coming.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of kids who really love Harry Potter and people who grew up reading this stuff. Like I was saying, like if they made it to the point where, like, I don't mind spending $500, $600, $700 to get my daughter this line, and then it'll start her little path. She has room for this type of stuff. I would have loved to do this. Like,
Don't you think what you just said, Crippler? Like
going on,
that's
Norman?
that's something a rich person would say. I'm gonna spend $500, $600 to buy a statue for my kid in like.
I did it. She think that my kids got graphic cards and TVs that they shouldn't have at this age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like like even then, that's like that's a very like well-off thing in terms of normally you wouldn't want to buy something like you wouldn't buy a statue for a kid. It's too expensive normally.
Why not?
Are you serious?
If it's something they're
Yeah,
really
why not?
liking,
If you're
I
gonna put it in
can
their
do it.
room and it's gonna be displayed, it's not something they're gonna play with. It's just something.
I guess that's like different perspectives. Like I can't imagine.
I think when you have kids, then you might think differently when you.
Oh
decorate
no!
your
When I
room.
was a kid, it's not about having kids. When I was a kid, I couldn't have something like this in my room.
No, I think $2,000 would be. Well, and again,
Well,
you're
like, I
right.
wouldn't
It's
do
gonna
$2,000
depend
on
on
this piece for
everyone's
$500.
financial stage, right?
Yeah, but like
$2,000
even-
might be.
$500, but
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even a sideshow statue wouldn't be in my room when I was a kid. It's too expensive.
Exactly. That's what I say. This ain't for no kid.
It's not something you buy for kids. I'm saying, yeah, you guys say you'll buy it, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, that's not the average person. The average person isn't buying like $500 like statues that just sit there.
They're like-
$500 decorations for their kids' room. Like, think about it like that.
They're into
Well, this-
1/10. 1/10 is
Iron
would be-
Studios is killing that market, by the way. We'll show some.
Yeah, but look this way, Buck. My kid, when I was on holiday, my kid saw there's a Batman Batcave in Lego. It's a 3.
Oh, that's a nice one. Yeah, the new one.
Yeah. So my kid asked for it, and I'm like,
And I hope you were a good parent and bought her too.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
No,
but,
but
that
her-
goes back to what I was. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
but,
cut you off.
but,
Phoenix?
but her pricing, she doesn't stand it. She knows it's a lot of money, but it's like, Daddy, get it for me because I can't afford it, but you can afford it, so you
Yeah.
can buy it for Daddy. And it's that mentality of the kids not understanding the value of money.
Yeah.
Like I'd be like, well, I can't do it. I'd be thinking twice. I'm explaining to her, you would never get the money back, whatever, right?
Mhm.
And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
the one like, I want that.
Yeah,
And
kids
she
always
would.
want to want something. We're like,
Exactly.
hell no.
You take her to the crew, the deck, and you look around. You say, "See where you are right now."
Yeah. I mean, it's
but
like,
Tukathri mentioned quickly. Why always the first movie? Who wants Kid Harry instead of the third movie onwards? Are the rights easier to get for that movie?
it was cuter in the first one. I don't want to go to jail. I take that back.
Wow.
Too late.
too late.
Guys,
Fuck.
that's why they make
Nasty.
commercials.
Oh God, no.
Fuck nasty, isn't it?
Nasty.
Oh please. No.
So yeah, like my daughter, she's 16, right? So she totally gets the value of this stuff. Like they're not the type that come in. They appreciate these statues here, and they're like, oh man, when you don't ever sell that one because that one you give that one to me or that one when it comes to the certain statues, right? So like they're not like, oh, I don't get it. They have their favorite characters. They sharing this with me. Also, she's so like every time I try to get her something or buy something, she's no, don't spend the money. That I'm the irresponsible one in there because they be like they turn down so much stuff. I was like, hey, you can just get like when it comes and not only statues, but like sometimes I'd be like, they're right because sometimes they don't. They're like. You try to give them something, and you be like, "Do you know the value of that?" They don't care. That they don't want it. They're not interested when it comes to some of the tech stuff. But for the statue, I know she would love this thing. I will never spend this type of money on it. But if it was like a Christmas present or something, it was like $500 for something probably not of this quality, no master painted or something. But if it was available that was close to this, I would have got that for her, and I think that's where it lines up of sort of like that's still expensive, that's still a lot of money, but I could be convinced to do it where I'm not even convinced to do something like that, and that ties back to like statue selling, right? To a mass appeal. It's not talking about people who could barely do it. Comfortably could get this at $300 to $500 for my daughter, but won't because there's no statue of this quality or close to it for that price point. So they won't get that sale. They'll get the sale for the people who will want to get it for them personally, but not the impulse buy from people that might be like, yo, I'll just pick this up for someone or something like that.
How about you? I didn't even know. How about you, Danny? Danny's still here. Danny stepped away.
He's looking at David Finch.
I don't know where he went.
Out.
I almost forgot he was here, but he must have stepped away for a second. How about yourself, Rashid?
Biting commentary from John.
I'm sorry. Are you? What are your thoughts on the price point?
This is overpriced. I don't see what's the big deal about it. I mean,
yeah,
you know, I just like he said with what's them. Just remind me like a J&D piece is boring. It's just standing there. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion. You know, I wouldn't spend that type of money for that piece. I gotta get, I gotta get more than that. So, and don't get me wrong. Usually, when it's something I really like, I'm gonna spend the money regardless. I feel like if you buying art, which some of these statues are, I mean, it's not some. These statues are art.
Rashid, what's Boba Fett doing behind you? He don't look like he's tap dancing or something. He's just standing there. What's up with that?
Yeah, actually,
what's up with that?
This is now I'm gonna shoot you down.
I'm fucking with you, but go ahead.
I know. The icon of scene. He's gripping his gun. Actually, he's actually gripping his gun.
So let me say something.
And loaded.
And say Sniper is gripping his wand or something, right? Which you could get locked up for.
Yeah, Wingardium Leviosa.
Don't grip your wand in the street. Crazy.
Nah, it's just that I don't find like that piece in J&D is just they just don't do anything for me though.
Well, you're not a target market, right?
Yeah.
It's like you were the target market for Boba Fett behind you. Like that made sense to you, and like because you're the hyper Star Wars fan, you love Star Wars, you would buy that. So think about the people that would buy this. They love Harry Potter the way you love Star Wars.
No, but that's why. Calm down, Book. It's just my opinion, brother.
No, I'm not angry. I'm like.
You seem really mad right now. Like,
I'm actually smiling.
You seem so angry.
I feel like telling you to calm down. That's all. I'm messing with you. No, it just doesn't do it for me. I wouldn't spend that type of money on that piece, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, not that piece. I don't even see that. I don't even know about that character to spend that type.
Yeah, that's the thing. You wouldn't be the target audience for that.
I can understand.
But how about the concept? The concept of this platinum line, where you're getting that perfectly executed piece, allegedly.
I don't see what's platinum about it though. That's the thing.
Is there a Star Wars character that was like if they were painted like by a master painter, would you pay that price as quarter scale?
No.
But would you know it was painted by a master painter?
How about
if nobody told you that, right?
Oh hell yeah! With that piece.
How about this? How about they release the same piece, but in the standard version, so we could actually see what this premium buys you.
Right.
Yeah, that would
Think
be
of
nice
that.
to see the difference.
What makes it premium? What makes it platinum?
It's supposed to have this extra special
the
attention
paint
to
job,
paint.
the paint job on the skin. Like you guys can't see it. Like I mean, you know that time when I have to bring this example up. The time when I showed you guys my Black Canary, the difference is quite obvious. It's quite stark.
It's striking.
If you what the factory is gonna do for you versus what these people could do, it doesn't like it's not. You can see it with your eyes.
But that's the problem is we have to wait. So that's the thing here is
to see it.
This has to hit production, and people have to start getting it in hand so we can do the comparisons.
We can go to
This piece for this line to be successful, this piece has to be as close, if not better, than that production.
Yeah.
And that's just it. But something I want to bring up is quickly is just how people like immediately just bashing this. Okay. Immediately just bashing it. I would never pay $2,000 for a quarter scale. It's too much. What are these companies thinking? Okay.
Just opinions.
Just opinions.
Yeah. It's not bashing.
Oh, welcome back, Danny. No, there was bashing. Though that's not necessarily bashing, but there was bashing. But I want you to think about something. You never pay $2,000 for a quarter scale. I see so many people paying $2,000 plus for quarter scales in the aftermarket. Storm, for example, is a perfect example of a piece that's quarter scale.
XM Dark Phoenix,
right? You're paying you're paying there, right? That's going to a mass produced, high edition size, somewhat higher than this, and the attention to detail, you can argue, is not where this is being promised it will be, allegedly, of course. I need that justified for me as to what difference would it be in a Storm versus this. And I get the whole character-wise, Storm is an X-Men, and the demand would be there. But what I'm trying to discuss is it'll come a time where there will be a character that you may like. So why would the justification be not to spend the $2,000 on the platinum line
because
and pay?
We're going again, it's a aftermarket price versus a retail price.
Yeah, but you're still paying $2,000 plus for a quarter scale.
Yeah, but like for me, like if I see us, no matter what piece comes out in that style, it won't be worth that money. So just because everybody's gonna gravitate to a certain thing. If they do a Storm, what I'm looking for is completely different. It'll be very similar to what you said with the XM piece. And for me, that character will be worth it because it'll probably be more dynamic. It'll probably be more exaggerated. It's not a, like, it's just very similar to J&D stuff. So I don't think it's that people won't pay for it. I think if like you said, everybody in this panel said, like, if it's something that's a character that they love and it really captures the heart of that character, like the Storm, like it captures the essence of Storm, and that I think is great. This captures the likeness of an actor playing a role. That's, for me, I capture superheroes, larger than life action figures and poses that I can't do as a mere mortal man, right? So most of these pieces are a dude dressed up with an actor face that I know. So it's never going to appeal to me, and I'm never going to pay that type of money for it. But if it was something exaggerated, like Hush is a great example. I'll pay for that Hush because that's fucking Superman floating in the air in an iconic pose. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so not necessarily directed at you, but what I'm saying is people who have said, I wouldn't drop $2,000 on a quarter scale. I think it's just...
I think it's because I would drop 2,000 on a quarter scale, but it's just
I've dropped more than that on a quarter scale.
My thing is, I think that I think some people are being hypocrites because
for sure,
they'll definitely say they won't drop it that type of money. See, I'm not going to say that. I'm going to say
I say I won't drop it for that.
If I see any piece that I feel that I want, I'm going to. And I feel like it's reasonable price, I'm going to spend that money. I just don't feel that that particular piece I'm not going to spend. Would I spend $2,000 on that Storm? Hell yeah! But for that piece, exactly. In my eyes, it's just my opinion though. In my eyes, that piece is not worth that money. But is Storm worth it? Yes. But that's just my opinion.
You know what it is, John? I think a lot of people in the community do not see the value in paint and high quality tailoring. They just don't see the value in it, and because of that, like they don't see when they see these kind of pieces, they don't appreciate the fact that the level of paint quality you can get from someone who is, like, I mean, this kind of paint, like something on skin.
I appreciate this.
Like you would.
Yeah, but he's not saying you directly.
Let me give you an example before
I'm representing the people he's talking about.
I would say this, like. For instance, you don't think the paint is that good on the Snape, and I think that's insane.
I never said that, though.
I think we asked you, like, all right.
Okay, guys, we're not gonna get to a flipping back and forth match right now.
I misjudged. But I would say, like, a lot of people don't think that paint is good or is good enough to pay that price, and it is basically they don't see, like, it don't think it has any value to warrant like a high price tag for someone to paint something to that level. That's what I'm saying.
Well, but
and the character spot on like that.
the thing I
Sorry?
think about that is that maybe because other pieces have had that type of tailoring, like say Sideshow, real quick, like say the Doom with the well, I know people don't like the his cape, but somebody may say, well, what's the difference between that tailoring and that tailoring? You know what I'm saying? Why should that statue?
I could spend a whole video getting into it for
No, but
someone.
what I'm trying to say, I'm just speaking for other collectors. I'm saying that they may feel that that's $700 that they paid for tailoring, whatever. Why am I going to spend $2,000 for the tailoring?
Mhm.
When that, you understand what I'm saying?
I'll tell you.
That's how they
Yeah.
may look at it.
Mhm.
My whole point was I was just saying that I don't. That's not my type of style, so I wouldn't spend that type of money.
I
That's
agree
what
with
I'm
you.
saying. That's
I
what
think
I'm saying.
even
Like
also
tailoring. Like remember, let me cut you off. But remember the I don't know if you guys remember the Jack the Ripper Sideshow Jack the Ripper that came out. I had that beautiful tailoring. Now, the average person may say, okay, I know it was out older back then, but why if that piece cost $400, I think $300, $3 and change. What's the difference? Why should I pay $2,000 for
Are you
the
kidding?
same type of tailoring?
I
That's what I'm
tell
saying.
you, like
I'm not
Rashid,
saying that. I'm saying
yeah,
that's how people
someone
may.
People thought, yeah.
and
That's how many
that's what
people may look at it. You
it's like
understand?
those people, they don't understand. They can't tell the nuance, the difference between.
What do you mean, those people?
They can't truly appreciate the difference in like the nuances. You need to find. It's also you need, if these people, if they're selling, they need to sell to people that can appreciate the quality and the work that they're putting out.
And that's why there's only
And
150.
and like I would say, like I promise you, man, a lot of people do not see the merits in that tailoring. Like for someone, if someone came to me and said, "What's the difference between the Sideshow Doom?" and I know that was just an example you're giving, and this, I think they're fucking insane. I wouldn't be able to talk to them. Like it's like me trying to explain quantum physics to an ant. Like you just stop the conversation there. Like there's no point. Like
But think of a side. Let's think of a Sideshow piece that was tailored to the T, just straight tailored. Then you compare with that, and then you compare the prices. You understand what I'm saying? That's how people will be looking at it. That's all I'm saying. You know,
I hear you.
So you
It's
grab a
also
piece
another-
that they really tailored, and you compare to that. That's over $2,000.
Yeah.
This piece was only $400 or whatever.
I think
tell me what
how much better
warrants
is it?
what warrants that price?
You
know what?
Like, what
I-
you're asking is that in order to get 10% better, is it worth it to pay 100% more? That's what
No.
you're asking. Some people, and I'm not saying that's the degrees to which these are different, but some people feel that it's worth it, and that's
But
literally the point.
Your visions.
But the
your
thing
fit-
is,
yeah, go
my
ahead.
criticism one is this: you guys comparing two different things. This is a retail price. The
Yes.
Storm is an aftermarket. So what
Yes.
you're getting is the aftermarket. There's none. It's all sold out.
Yeah.
There's none to be bought. That's why the price stays that way. And the
Yeah,
same
but
time,
Phoenix at the
price
same
won't
time.
increase. The price
Yeah, but
won't
Phoenix
increase in value.
at the same time, the quality is not the same, right? So
No,
yeah,
it's not, but
It's apples and oranges with that, though. Like, there's
Yeah.
no tailoring to
But
compare.
just say that. Let's say this 150 statue sells out, and then people want it. Now, is it valuable at 2,200? Yes, it is, because you can't get it anymore. But right now, you still can order it. I think people get that you can still order it. It's not worth it. They're hoping the price would drop or something. But if it's
I think
sold
this
out,
this
then
went off
the
the rails,
price
man.
I don't. I just want to say something quick. I don't think the Storm had an edition size of 400. I think, or something like that, and the price point was below 1,000. The discussion here and the topic that I brought up, not to dwindle on this, is people who are saying that they wouldn't spend $2,000 on a quarter scale. I don't care when it came out. The fact that you're spending $2,000 on a quarter scale that came out and is years old, whether it's in the aftermarket or not, you're still pumping in that money even for an older piece. This piece is coming to market with a promise to deliver something that we're not typically used to, straight from the artist's hand, not hitting a production line in a factory. And I personally, for me, I don't really like Snape. I don't know him. I don't know the character, but I see value in that. Slifer, my apologies, buddy. What were you gonna say?
No, I think this conversation kind of went a little left. I think the real question is do we like this type of work that they're willing to do on certain IPs? Like, do we like
We don't
this
even know.
premium master line for whatever for whatever each person in this panel wants to collect, do you think like I think that's the real question here because honestly, I'm not getting any. I don't collect Harry Potter. I enjoy the movies. I never read the books, but I mean, whatever.
But you want the
But
quality.
somebody will, yeah. Like,
Oh,
we're
you're
talking
willing to
about
pay for the quality, yeah.
You want to pay for the quality of this line. So, let's say they get the Underworld license and they make Celine or they make a fucking dope ass Lycan in this type of like master painted, all that stuff. Some people will go, honestly, I would pay for that because I know it's going to come out good. So it just has to be, it has to like, you know, check all your boxes in order for you to really be into this line. For this piece, it's not checking any of my boxes, but I appreciate that they have a line for it now.
100%.
Because now it's something different that they're offering. People are going to buy it. They might buy it, they might not.
Yeah, and it makes
It
you
is.
hopeful.
Of course
Maybe
it
they
is.
do other IPs.
Yeah, if I guarantee you, like I think Fatal said this, if they did like a Joker or a Batman, a Bale Batman, even though I'm tired of fucking Joker and Bale, I guarantee you people will be going absolutely fucking nuts for this shit.
What do you think,
Me
Danny?
personally, no.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
What are your thoughts on the whole thing, Danny? On this kind of like more of a tailored and
I mean, it's pretty
artistic
much-
and handcrafted for
Cypher
you.
pretty much said everything. It's all on the individual.
Yeah.
What they prefer. I mean, you can't really do a blanket. You know what I mean?
I mean, imagine they got Star Wars and they
Yeah.
did Han Solo like this.
I mean, even for Han
People would
Solo,
lose their
I don't
minds.
even know. Then I go back to what Sammy was saying. Like, I'm happy with 1/6 prices and quality. Like, I would not be paying 2,000 for a Han Solo quarter in this
Style.
artisan whatever style. Like, I would be happy still in 1/6 world.
Ooh.
So it just
It's not
depends
that
on
you don't
the
appreciate
collector.
it, right? Because it ain't that I don't
Yeah.
appreciate it. I think when I first talked about this piece on Wednesday, I specifically called out how amazing the tailoring was and how I compared it to sort of like the tailoring you get on PCS, how it's night and day different. I could easily see the quality difference in something that looked like it's fitted. The suit looks fitted. It looks like it was made for the person by it going and getting measurements and all of that good stuff. I said the paint looked good. I was like, the hair is dope, and it was amazed by how they were able to get it on something that wasn't silicone. So that was my opinion on that piece. But when you ask me personally, will I get it and spend that type of money for it? No, only because that's not my style. I could appreciate the quality of it. Nothing against the quality of it, and I appreciate the quality of it. But me personally, I'm gonna put that money like towards a war tank or like something like that, because you're playing in that space now. So
Yeah.
for me, I'm always gonna choose something that is more heroic and more superhero-ish, because that's what I collect.
Totally.
So I'm no matter what they do, whatever character they put that on, Han Solo, anybody, it's just not my style. Now, if they, it's just not my style for
Yeah,
it. But
yeah.
for people who do like that, is it worth it to them? Sure. And and the label will never make me buy it. I'm gonna always look at the piece, and if it calls me and it's just like, yo, that shit is dope. I learned that I will get that reaction before I even see the title of platinum edition or tier. If it happens to be that, great. It ain't gonna make me buy it just because it says it on there. Because I have to have a visual reaction to a piece, a connection to it. Somebody saying it's this and it's painted like that, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I gotta be connected to it, and then if I'm connected to it, it doesn't matter the other way. I'm getting it, and I'm not getting it because
No,
it
but
says a lot of
that's
stuff.
at the
I'm
same
getting it
time
because of-
educating yourself as to why you can look at it and not like it because the character, whatever. But the
I like
question
the
is
piece, but it's-
once
yeah.
when the question is posed,
Mhm.
why is this $2,000? Well, that's why people say, well, it's handcrafted. The attention to
Yeah.
details. Look at the tailoring. Look at the base.
Mhm.
It's coming off. It's handcrafted, right? It's coming from directly from the art. That's the value. No one's saying that anybody has to go and buy this because it's handcrafted. It's the explanation as to there's the value
Is that
as to
silicone,
why.
by the way? Is that silicone?
No, no.
Okay.
I also think you can never like justify prices on high end pieces to a lot of people. People just like I said, the same thing is gonna happen for an expensive car, or like an expensive belt. Any luxury goods, people are gonna be like, no, it's not. That doesn't make sense. A lot of people, even if you can afford it, a lot of people are gonna be like, no, that's so insane. I would never spend that on that.
I can't
Pudgy, where's
justify
the
price
Pudgy?
I
Where's
paid
the?
for these headphones neither. Like I tell them, and they like, what? Because you never could, right? It's
Yeah.
everybody. It's different.
Where's
Like
the car
You
reference,
got,
Pudgy?
you got your car reference. For the
Where's the car reference, Pudgy? It's like buying a
You were-
Tesla.
you were-
Yeah.
It was in the first quarter of the series.
Oh,
Pudgy
okay.
got a
being that
watch.
for
I
Tesla.
guarantee you, Pudgy pull out a watch, and most people he's like, how you justify paying that much for a watch?
Exactly.
But for him,
Oh, this one. Yeah.
it's everything, right? So everybody is so different there that you sort of can't predict.
Huge shout out to
Yeah. I won't say. I was gonna say something, I guess.
no, say it. Go ahead.
No, because it comes off bragging.
Just say it. Oh, well, say it if you don't want to say it.
Flex, dude.
I waited all my life. I waited all my life to get what you call a luxury watch. And
Yeah.
since I didn't marry anyone that's super rich, it's got to come from me. Nobody's gonna buy it but me. So when I hit 60, or right before I hit 60, I bought myself this luxury watch, and it's about 3 Saver Snipes on my wrist.
Yeah.
Now, do I need that when I got a $35 Timex or whatever that could do the same thing? No, but
But it
you
means
know,
that
if it means something to you,
Yep,
You'll
do
pay
it.
the money. Yeah.
that's it.
absolutely, yeah.
Do you
We've
see
all
what
done it
Knight
already.
says?
J&D has the Berserk license? Question mark. Oh, okay.
Anime boy flex.
I don't know if they're still gonna come close to Prime One. They better.
I honestly think it's gonna look bad. If I'm being honest.
I don't think they're gonna be able to touch Prime One's Berserk line. No way.
I don't think so either. I'm actually yeah.
Absolutely
Sorry,
not.
John. I'm sorry for the derailing.
No need to apologize. I just wanted to say Eric from All Things Art, he got his penguin in. And it looks pretty
It
good.
looks huge too.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Which portrait you like the best, John? You're a Batman dude.
Uh,
I kind of like this one.
which one?
First one. The
Yeah.
first one. I kind of like the first one.
The one on the left, yeah.
something about keyboard. Hang on.
That big
I like that.
old-
With
That
that
Schnauzer.
Schnauzer. And I like the little homage there to Danny DeVito there.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Damn.
I like that.
The gaming
Yeah.
portrait here on the right was the bonus. I don't know if I'm feeling that 100%.
Yeah, that's
But
pretty
I-
weak.
You mean
That's
the
weakest
movie?
one.
Yeah,
The movie one, you mean?
No, the right one. With
the one on the right.
One
Is that Arkham?
The video game from the
I
video.
mean, they give you the
One
best of
glass.
both worlds. Maybe you put it with your Arkham line. You know.
100%. But I wish they gave us the bus stands for these, to put the portraits on display.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint. Other than that, I think this was well executed.
That long nose, I'm just like, how did this man kiss his wife?
God damn.
He had other things.
Never
to do with
mind
nose,
that.
Oh,
Imagine how
God.
he eats. She ain't carried. She ain't worried about kissing.
The
Jesus
wife was
Christ.
well satisfied.
Yeah, his wife is
Oh my goodness, he's
rusty trombones.
Oh God.
Thanks for showing those, Aaron.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. Oh,
One
God,
way
no.
or another, Buck. One way or another.
Think about it, Buck.
Picture.
Cunnilingus for 500, Buck. What is a smiling vagina?
Oh God.
God damn. LBS, we're getting the first in-hand photos of some of the first of the Grey Hulk
Somebody got theirs?
shipping in batches. XM has announced. So Grey Hulk is on the way. Check your
good.
emails.
Shipping in a container.
You got a really dark lip. In contrast.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
about to say that. Yeah.
So you got
you're not the first.
Seth's
To,
lips.
you're not the first to say that.
Not Mr. Popo.
He smokes a lot.
That's why you pay Shumi Arts. Okay.
Wow.
He just-
On the left with the lighting, it looks good, but we'll
Yeah,
have to
but
see
up
more.
close
like
like
he
this, I
smokes
don't
a
know.
lot of weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I was hitting at when I was saying it.
Yeah, freak like
too much
XM,
contrast.
XM said batches.
Smokes a lot of roaches.
This is-
That's some
Sticky
burnt
icky.
lip right
He
there.
burned his lips.
There's a lot of roaches right there. Bro.
That hoe gets it in.
He needs to start buying his own. Stop picking up little scraps from everybody else.
That's why he comes. That's what it takes to calm down, people.
Okay.
That's nice.
He's
We
just laying him on the
will
shorter
make
bait.
him come down. He's doing a crack pipe, man.
Well, and then I just want to shout out to Jeff, who got his Star Trek Captain Kirk from Darkside. He finally got it in.
Said, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say it.
Well, it looks
Wow.
It looks decent.
The
but I don't know
sculpt
how
is
much
there.
it was.
Decent.
Yeah.
The sculpt is there, but it looks a bit soft. The portrait.
I think for this line, like, you know, you look at the collectibles that they have available, this is probably the best you can get.
Yeah.
Like that, it kind of looks like, you know, like an older type piece.
Yeah.
You know? It's
Yeah,
got an
yeah.
old piece type vibe to it.
You know the crazy thing is, you can take off the portrait and send it. Like, this is not a joke. You can send it to Shumi Arts, and they'll paint it for you. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
I know it's not.
That would be cool then.
But
Or, easy to ship. You know what I mean?
He was fairly happy with it and anticipating
He
it.
was
So
super excited. So
congrats,
shout
Jeff.
out
Yeah.
Jeff Delaney.
I like the
Glad he
skin on
enjoyed
the hands. They did a really good job with making it look like skin. Did you see it? The
Yeah,
pictures. You
I have it here. The trio looks great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can never compliment Star Trek pieces because
It's against
No,
your
don't go there. Don't go
my
there.
religion.
Don't go there.
It's my Star Wars religion.
Stop. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're
We
telling me you
can
never sat in that
coexist,
chair and
Rasheed. Come
said,
on.
beam me up, Vader?
We can
man.
coexist. We
I'm
can
guilty. I used to
No.
watch this too.
I want segregation, bro.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
You stay on your
Have you ever
Enterprise,
seen
I'll stay on my
Rathacon?
Millennium Falcon.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, you know, they shouldn't even be compared to me in a way because Star Trek was kind of more science fiction based, while I always see Star Wars as more like fantasy.
Religion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pudgy,
It's.
you're getting on.
I mean, they're both in space, but they're not really the same at all.
For the first
Anthony,
time
were you a Star
said
Trek fan?
something very disrespectful, bro.
Battlestar Galactica was the best.
That's why Star
Don't
Wars
you say that,
characters always
Riddler.
come back when they get
BSG.
stabbed.
See, Phoenix was on
Well,
Battlestar.
stick with anime. Shut up.
Sidelines
How
represent.
about you, Kennedy? Were you a Star Trek fan? No.
Yeah, I'm playing Star Trek right now.
You're playing while you're on the show? Well, last time. No, I'm kidding.
I wish I could.
No, you guys got way heated in the last topic, and I was like, let me chime in. And I was like, you know what? Let me not shit on everyone's parade. I was like, I'll just stay quiet till the next one.
What was your thoughts? I
What
wanna
were your
hear
thoughts
Anthony.
on the Snape before?
Do the beam up, Scotty.
Pretty much
Listen,
done. So
regardless of the IP, there's going to be a fan base. They're going to buy it.
Yeah.
What I don't buy is this premium master line. Why am I paying premium? Like you said, what am I paying premium for? What are the upgrades? Like, you're telling me that I don't see it. And what happens when I do get it in hand and it looks like shit? I'm not paying $2,200 for this when I could have paid half the price. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to me, it's kind of like the bottled water thing. Why am I going to buy expensive bottled water when I have water already available? You know, if you guys can't do the job the first time around, don't sit there and be like, oh, well, we're going to give you better paint. We're going to give you better fabrics. Well, technically, that's what you should have fucking done in the first place.
But you see, Sam, this is exactly what I was talking about. Like, Mr. Kennedy doesn't appreciate those aspects of the
No.
statue.
I do appreciate it. But like I said, if you're a company, you should be doing that from the get.
but that
It's not
costs.
so-
That
you know-
costs. That's a different level of cost than
One
it
thing
would
I'll
be.
say about that
That's
is,
what
do you think that there's skilled enough people en masse in their factories to just produce that quality? You think it's possible that they could just make the factory
Yeah, because a
workers
lot of
do
time
that
a lot of companies are rushing through it. That's why a lot of the time, honestly, it comes like crap.
Okay, but then if that's like your belief, then probably that's why you think they're cheating you, like because you think the factory workers can do that.
Damn it, Prime One.
So,
I blame Prime. Fair enough. We gotta wait and see. And you know what? I did a video on this earlier today. If you guys want to go check it out, everyone's sick of this damn topic. But
Reactables?
I did a reactables on it, yeah. And
I want a snackable.
something
Prime One, by the way,
snackable.
should give you money for this 45-minute conversation over there.
they should, but they don't. We don't get anything here, please.
Fucking almost an infomercial.
But let me just say something already. Something quickly. To Kennedy's point, precisely. Prime One, when they're putting out a master line like this, there should be some sort of media attached to it to explain to us
Collective?
what the difference is. Like a little video. InArt's done it.
The,
The
the difference is $700. That's the difference.
No, but seriously, like the difference in
What more do you need to know? Buy the fucking thing.
But didn't it say platinum?
That's their
I like
their
like a
approach.
behind the scenes. Hopefully they'll still do it.
No, I
but
agree. That's their approach, though.
We'll see. This has to be better than
Communicated?
the prototype. Better communicated for sure.
You heard the wording in Slifer's email, right? So what do you expect?
Because this was released like any other release, and that's a problem. Because I add value to the whole experience, the whole ordering experience, the whole receiving the shipment, opening it up and taking it out of the box. I consider that part of the value in the piece. To be frank,
I think it's I don't want to spend too much time on this.
Yeah.
anyway.
Community wise, let's just get to Jeopardy trivia. But I do want to talk about some stuff in the communities. There's been some stuff happening. So community corner, some photos shared on the Facebook page. Love when you guys share your collection photos. This was shared by Steve V. Great piece. Ledge, you know this piece very well. We did the
Very
unboxing, but he got his in.
Beautiful.
Still love this piece. Love what they did with the cape there. This is the Prime One.
Spider-Man in the back looking hard.
What about that
Yeah.
dog? That dog.
Yeah, look at that nose. That
God damn, I didn't even notice the dog.
You noticed the dog? That was the
I didn't
first
notice
thing
the dog at all.
I like this Daya.
Yeah. Who else we have here? This is him holding the.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Massive, crazy piece, man.
So he
Third
Is that
scale.
the sideshow Doomsday? That piece is nice too, man.
No, that's Prime One. The
The one-
Doomsday.
The one on the
one
left.
on the left?
Mm-hmm.
No,
Isn't
that's
that
not
Prime
Prime
One?
One.
No,
What
that's
company
Sideshow.
is that? Is that Sideshow?
That's Sideshow.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Let me check.
XM looks like, I think he's like more leaning forward, like, and this one I think is the sideshow one. Right next to it. I always thought it was a nice piece too.
I love the way he has the art prints lined up behind the statues, too.
Yeah,
Well
looks
done, Steve. Thanks for sharing, brother.
Damn, looks good, man.
It's from our guy Rashid. The life-size bust. Who is this? Rosenberg, right? From Men in Black.
Yeah, Rosenberg from Men in Black.
I always love this piece, man. Always. Too young when it came out. Didn't have that kind of money. But this is one if I saw it locally, I would grab.
Oh, Hannah has one. She was just selling it.
Yeah, locally.
Oh, locally. That's right.
Somebody just got one recently. They hit me up asking me. They were trying to negotiate a price, and the person just got one.
Really?
Yeah.
This is really nice. I love this concept.
What did
Yeah,
these
like-
even go
I like-
for anymore?
I always see
It's
like
gotta be
3,000
expensive.
plus. Yeah,
Yeah,
Somebody
it's gotta be crazy.
somebody just got one for 3,800.
that's crazy.
Is this snipe quality?
Yeah, and that's
This
not even silicone.
Shumi quality.
Is this
buddy.
Sume quality?
Suck you to me, babe. Yeah, awesome, Rashid. Thanks for sharing this, man. I appreciated this one big time.
It lights up, right, Rashid? Like all the
Yeah,
inside?
he lights. Yeah, in the
Is it all AC adapter or is
It's
it like
AC.
gotta-
It's AC adapter. No batteries. AC adapter.
good?
That's what's up.
If you ever want to let it go, Rashid, you send it over here to Canada, man.
Yeah, sure, anytime.
Awesome.
I'll meet you in Buffalo.
Okay, that's a deal. No gel this time.
Bring the cash. Bring the cash.
Just record the trip.
Okay. Chris shared these photos of his Arkham Batman, which is a nice piece as well. He got in. Congrats to you, brother.
This is the regular one, not the damage. The damaged one has the extra head.
You did the
And
custom cape for this one?
Yeah, I did. And at the same time, the head, there's an unmasked one with Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the
pretty
greatest
nice.
video games of all times.
I still got like this piece, and I have this piece. This was like Prime One's first introduction to the world,
Yeah.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
The Rashid, you still have the original cape. How's that hold up? Is it like? Do you feel like you're worried about it?
With this for this cape,
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything wrong with it. You know,
So Yeah, because I know people like, oh, they like with some of these other Batmans that they had, like they're worried about the capes kind of like breaking apart and stuff like that.
You have high humidity. That's what
Well,
happens.
you want to know something too? Also, I also think that is where
What's going on, Duck?
heat. A lot of
Yeah.
heat plays a factor with depending on where you live at. Also, I mean, I feel like I don't know anybody here is from Arizona or anything, but you know, heat I think plays a big factor in some of these because some of these statues warp. You know,
Yeah.
so
I think it's the humidity, because the humidity in Florida and Singapore, it's so hot, and then it gets wet. And
right.
That's when the flicking comes.
My only problem with XM with the heat is the bottom, the stickies get stuck to the thing. I got to take a butter knife just to lift it up because it gets stuck on there.
The rubber.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but it does that all the time. You feel like you're gonna break the statue. It suction cups to the bottom.
I like the way he calls them stickies.
Sticky
Gene Gray
This is
here
so beautiful.
by Rocco. Thanks for sharing, Rocco. Our guy Rocco.
I think this is still the best Gene.
It's a nice
I
piece.
agree.
Sideshow. Yep.
I agree.
You can always buy new of those rubber things too, Rashid, and replace them if they ever lose their sticky.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for sharing, Rocco.
Such a great pose.
That's a beautiful Jean Grey. I love that piece.
Good
Yeah, I don't
anatomy.
think
Good
XM is
anatomy.
close to this.
Yeah, you won't get anatomy like that anymore. License, that's for
You
sure.
could tell the difference how far Sideshow come because if you look at their first Jean Grey compared to this, their anatomy and the pose and everything, you know they really put in real detail. That they didn't do no awkward, crazy, unposable, pose and shit.
Is Mark Newman.
This is still my favorite Spider-Man piece that I can't find a traditional one, but this one is never leaving my house.
This
dude.
sold out. This is sold out, right?
Waitlisted, I think.
Look at the base, dude. Like the details on that thing is.
Jimmy, this was picked up by Jimmy. He found it in the aftermarket for a pretty good price, he said. So,
yeah.
Congrats to you, man.
Mine
I
broke.
love the
I'm so
anatomy
heartbroken.
on this, the attitude of it, dude. It's just so much attitude for something that's just crouched. You could tell he's contemplating, dude.
I own this piece. If you're selling it, sell it to me for 500 or 550 ship.
I got you,
Shut
bro.
the
I would sell it to you, but I don't think you.
That's anime
appreciate
dollars.
The anatomy of it. I gotta sell it to somebody who really appreciates it.
Shout out to Dennis. He got his Batman and Catwoman diorama from Sideshow already. He got it today. He shared some photos. Pretty
Nice.
quick. This is 5th scale. Beautiful diorama here. It came out nice. To go with that
Catwoman,
Superman.
like-
Congrats, man. Catwoman
Yeah, I
looks
seen this piece
feisty.
of Midtown Comics a couple weeks ago.
How do you like it?
How you like? Yeah.
It's really good. It is,
Is it?
really, really good.
It's not bad looking, I'll tell you that much.
No, it's not. And for a 5th scale, it's kind of tall.
I actually like 5th scale, man. I think 5th scale is a nice.
So
It's a nice scale that just
yeah, with
doesn't
the
get
Mytho
included in
line,
there.
I keep it separate. The Mythos line, and I can't even like when you see them by themselves together, they look great. I like all.
That
Congrats,
Vader
Dennis.
that they've released is not 5th scale though. He's 4th scale.
You think so?
Which one? The
Yeah.
newest one or the old one?
Yeah, the newest one.
The newest one.
It
The
looks
cape
great
is
next
massive.
to
Yeah.
Ventress and,
He's a big piece, man.
This was shared by our guy Aztec. This is for Rashid. Blade officially turned 25 years this week.
Yeah, I'm watching
The
that
movie,
this weekend
the
in
movie,
celebration.
It's been 25 years since Snipes has paid his taxes.
Oh my god.
You know you had to
Wow.
do it, Rashid. It was a setup.
25 years.
I'm already having this poster made already.
Framed?
Right. Yup.
Nice.
Yes, dude.
That's actually crazy. Was it Blade that he didn't pay taxes on? Is it literally like his?
No, I
journey
don't
from-
know. Not literally. You're taking it too literal. Buck, it was only a joke. Ross, I don't. I think we showed them one of the weeks. There was one photo of the LBS Superman, and then this was Phoenix. I was trying to. He was auditioning for the James Gunn Superman on the cruise.
Oh man, don't go overboard. That thing looked like
Goddamn.
it's sliding into the ocean.
It was good, Phoenix. You had a good time. Looks like you had a good
It was
time.
good. I think it was more fun crashing than actually on the board.
Glad
Did
you
you
had a
ever
good time.
did you ever see a iceberg in the water? Did you have a
You
strategy?
know what? No, there wasn't an iceberg. It was all melting.
You're not supposed to say that based on last week's show. I didn't show them what we did last week. I don't know if you saw with the Titanic.
Yeah.
Awesome. So guys, yeah, if you want to share some photos in the community, always appreciate you guys. You can head over to the Everyday Collector Facebook group. I made it easy for you. I just put the link in the YouTube in the show under the description.
You know what this looks like?
I don't know what the fuck was funny. What the fuck was funny? Buck? I'm fucking talking. What's funny, Buck?
It looks the way the
about-
hands are coming out. It's like they're trying to caress your face, and it's like from the viewer's perspective.
Get
And you're like, yeah, this.
I don't know what the fuck. Don't even ruin this for me, please. Thank you.
That's true.
Our Savior John.
And he's just giving you
Reach
this
out to
smile.
me, man.
Yeah, it looks very religious.
Anyways,
Pinch those
Facebook group, The Everyday Collector, the YouTube. It's on the YouTube link in the description. Good little community happening over there. So I always appreciate you guys sharing your photos. Those are beautiful hands, okay? The hands of God.
Oh, that's the community hands reaching out.
The community
Those,
hands.
those are the come hither hands.
Where's the community finger?
What's the Watchman speech by Rorschach?
Nobody has that much room in their brain
You're
to
not-
remember that.
I'm not locked up in here with you. You're locked up in
Oh
here.
no,
with
no,
me.
no! They'll reach
Goddamn.
up and I'll say no. Like when you say they'll reach up to ask for help.
Buck,
I'm
Buck,
sorry,
go back to
okay.
sleep.
Wow.
Leave Buck alone. Leave Buck alone.
See, we keep it interesting here. He doesn't have to fall asleep. Momenic.
That's true.
Oh.
Hey, we take full responsibility for that.
I'm only pulling your leg.
We could not keep Buck entertained. I
Shout
apologize,
out,
Buck.
shout out to Dilber with Momentum, guys. He has a couple of deals going on. Just to discuss the 6 scale and the Hot Toys. Some of the favorites that came out over the last couple of weeks was the Dewback and the Joker. He's doing some pretty good price points. The Joker at $500 shipped, and the Dewback at $1,100 shipped. So that's Canadian pricing. So that's really good. And the Joker is the sculpted version. So head over to Momentic. I've dropped the link in the YouTube show as well. Try to get your orders in like ASAP because he's going to be sending his orders off in the morning tomorrow. So if you're interested, those are pretty good prices. Try to secure yours because these were some favorite ones. Wow.
Do back display,
Yeah.
baby.
Wow, Brian, appreciate you, brother. Thank you always for the stream. Brian, this is Brian from ModuCase. Appreciate the super chat, man. That means a lot, Brian. Hope you're doing well. And thanks for everything you're doing as well on your end because ModuCase has taken over.
That's good stuff.
It's massive improvement from previous years, and love what you're doing with the company. So appreciate that. They're very kind of you, Brian. All the best to you, man. Ross, I try not to say it too much, Ross, but damn, it is true and it's good to hear
Oh
sometimes.
shit.
Oh,
Russ, the club collector's door is only 36 inches wide, so swell his head too big.
Well, also, Dilber, we mentioned it last week, working with the community to kind of help collectors clear out some of the pieces that aren't necessarily on social media and use the BSDs. So he has some Marvel pieces that he's letting go of, that the collectors are letting go of, as well as some popular Star Wars pieces. So again, the link is in the YouTube group. You guys can reach out to him and organize that as well. And then lastly, I just want to do this again for my buddy, trying to find him one, Hollywood Collectibles Group. This is the Flying Hunter Killer studio scale replica. If any of you guys know where I can find one of these, or I can send him that way, hook it up. Appreciate
Isn't Prime One is making a version of this soon?
it. Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
Look in the upcoming stuff.
Okay. I'll let him know.
Save your money.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
We launched Speaker's Corner this week. If you haven't heard, go check it out. Back Kid Voodoo is our first collector. Was a good time. Short little video, just kind of giving the mic to collectors so that we can expand the community, have some fun with it. I got our good guy Gotham Cinnabites Terry. He's going to be the next collector in line. So watch your corners because I'm going to be asking you to speak up. All right, I'll be there. Is that good? That was pretty good. My favorite one here is the Business Practices Episode 2. That's coming down the pipeline. So again, if you're going over that Facebook group as well as Casual Nerd Problems, head over there. Guys, share your experiences on the business side of collecting when you're purchasing through retailers or distributors or companies. Prime One, Sideshow. I know there have been some hiccups with Prime One lately with some collectors. Share them, both negative and positive, because it's important to have collectors make informed decisions. Some people like what we're doing here. Some people really don't. I frankly don't care as long as the step is in the right direction to help collectors make informed decisions. That's what's most important here, not your friendships. Get that straight.
Fucking A.
T-shirts, guys. TeePublic, 2 T-shirts up, more coming. I'm sorry for keep promising to do the T-shirt competition for the logo. We're gonna still do it. I'm gonna try to launch it Monday. No, the goal here is we're gonna do a T-shirt community contest for a logo, and then if your logo wins, it'll go to the panel to decide. If your logo wins, we'll put it on the shirt. And that'll be it. I'm going to try to launch that Monday. It's just been pretty busy, and I wanted to test out the site to make sure everything worked, and it seemed to work out fine because look at that face on that shirt. Goddamn.
Look at that face.
Shout out to Terry. Terry's the first customer. He picked up the club VIP member shirt. Appreciate you, brother.
Shout out, Terry.
Terry's
Hey,
awesome.
I tried looking on this site. What website is this on? Because I couldn't even find it.
So it's weird. If you go under TeePublic and you type in the Everyday Collector, it doesn't come up. Maybe because I'm just too new. But I went on my again on the video link. I've been
shadow banned probably.
I guess just link it on every video, man.
On the video, I put TeePublic and the link to it. If you guys want to support it, I wanted to grab one for the bloody con. I was thinking about going to a con, but it's not going to be enough time to pick one up.
Will you autograph these shirts?
It doesn't come from me. If you want to send it to me, I am planning to do a limited edition one.
Oh no! What's the ES?
Low ES.
It's gonna be low, buddy.
What's the ES on this shirt?
I'm gonna do a low ES run on some of these shirts, but I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it because the site won't do it. I gotta monitor it. When one sells, I gotta redo the number on the shirt, so it's tough.
All you do is a 1 in the middle, then a 2, then a 3, then a 4. And that's
Why don't you just buy a certain number? Like if you buy 5 of them yourself, then you could sign them and number them 1 of 5, 2 of 5,
and then ship them out for like giveaways and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
or ship them out as people buy them, whatever.
Yeah, we can do something like that.
And then we could have a photo contest to see what people actually do with these things.
And please,
like
by
the guy will be
all,
washing his car with it. Another guy will
please, by all means, I know Mitchell had said
Oh, where is the
John's
link?
thinking smartly for those upcoming expensive future statue prices. You can look up TeePublic and see how much someone makes on a T-shirt. I literally think the shirt right now is on sale for $22. I think the one Terry got was like I got $1 or $2 US. That's how it works. So anything that I get from this goes back to the channel.
That's like $50 in Canadian money, man.
Yeah, funny. That goes.
Oh, you're mean.
Anything I make goes back to the channel, pretty much. So that's what's happening. It's not. This is to have fun, because again, I want to do a shirt for each and every one of these guys, and everyone who's been on club, and do it make this fun. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I got one coming.
You got one coming.
Yeah, I gotta get laid.
we sell
I made a promise.
We sell enough shirts, you can get a second gerbil to run in that wheel.
Yeah, pretty much. I need a
Inside your
computer. You don't even understand how much I need a computer. But anyways, that's fine. Okay, let's do trivia. I don't know if everybody can stay. I know some people had to go because they have pretty busy lives, and we are running actually pretty good time today. It's only 1 a.m. here. But if you guys want to hang out, we got 78 people in here. If you guys want to hang out, watch us play some trivia. It's always a good
guys,
time.
it's on sale today too. Right now is stuff.
God damn, I don't have money to hire you, Ledge, but if you want to be my marketing guy, you're more than welcome.
Dude, I'm buying one. I'm gonna be a supporter too.
You're awesome,
There
buddy.
you
I
go.
appreciate you. You guys in?
No, I'm out.
All right, Anthony.
I've been awake for the past 20-something hours now.
Okay, go get some rest.
24,
Then.
25. I'm a little tired, so.
Let's
But
say it
it
all
was fun.
together. Shoo me for the win. I'm kidding.
Sue me for them. I'm out too, guys.
Anthony, good to see you.
Pleasure.
JND stands for Just Nonsense Dolls. Remember that.
Wow. All right, we'll leave it at that.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
See you, brother. Good to see you.
Later,
everybody.
guys.
Sam,
Later, peoples. Talk to you guys next time. Out, chat.
all the best, brother. Good to see you.
Be good.
Bye.
Later, Crip. Later, buddy.
Awesome. I hope he's not mad about the Buck joke. It was a pretty good joke. I had to take advantage, but I didn't mean that. Wow. Is everybody here still?
Yes.
Rashid, you good?
I'm a little tired and shit, bro.
Are you? Do you want to go too? I got Star Wars for you.
What a
Rashid,
bait!
so I
He
can
just
win.
threw it. He's throwing that shit in right now.
Exactly.
All right.
He would have mailed me the goddamn Star
He's-
Wars card
he-
already. This guy
He's
is
cut.
so full of
He's
shit.
cutting and pasting.
I'm
the
thinking
Star
about
Wars
doing.
questions.
Well, we're not going to talk about what this is going to lead to. I'm letting you know that this is going to go on until December 31st. We'll see what happens at December 31st. You got to win though. If you're not on the board, you got to
Yeah, but
win.
you should have some type of prize, bro.
Man, Rashid, man, what do you think this is here? Made of money? What do I look like? Param 1?
You just made $2 off a shirt.
That's John.
Exactly.
Danny, don't go
Thank you,
spreading.
Danny, man.
Danny, don't
Danny,
go
my brother,
mentioning that
Danny.
too. Don't go mentioning that
Black
too
and
much.
yellow stick together.
I can hear the forks. I can hear the pitchforks and the flames
pitchforks.
already coming.
The tiki
$2
torches are
bucks.
being
$2
lit.
fucking
Yes,
bucks.
respect to this guy, man.
$2 bucks and the
Lot of
pitchforks are
Canadian
coming
Not
already.
wanting to give
Holy
back to
fuck.
the community.
Oh, it goes back to the show, man.
Exactly, man.
The show, not the people. On the show.
Wow.
There'll be a picture of John next week in his Bentley.
See me roll. Okay, anyways. We got 70. We lost 7 people, guys. Stay for trivia. Like, don't be boring. Anyways, let's go. Episode 17 already. Here's the standings. God damn, I can't even see that. We got Buck, unfortunately, at the top, 7,100 points.
Agreed.
We got
What a
Pudgy
game.
with 67. Pudgy, I hope this is going to be your night.
You gonna take that,
Rashid,
Buck?
shockingly,
It feels
3,300
bad.
points.
Why
Coming
is it
for you,
shockingly,
Rashid.
man? Why is it shockingly, bro?
I'm sorry, man. Crippler 3,000. We should just get Crippler out of here. Phoenix at 2,400. CC at 1,300. And Slifer coming out from the bottom with 100 points. Last week he
Right
got
at the bottom
1,200.
now, yeah.
1,300
right.
points. Jesse's still at the top with 5,000 from the community. Ken J. Ken J with 3,000. Mark B. Blackbird and CC tied for 500. Nobody won last week
Are you not entertained?
from the community. Okay, let's get this.
That's
Get this
quite
thing
a bit of points you need to catch up, Slife.
No, it's not.
All right, man.
Let's get this set up.
I'll persevere. Don't worry about me. You worry about yourself.
Wow.
No, I no longer care about Jeopardy. I'm just here to have fun.
Oh,
and make
it doesn't work like that.
Here we go. We'll see if that holds up. Clip that at 2:02 and 40
Buck,
seconds.
who do we have?
You know-
Buck, Pudgy, Rashid.
It's funny. Buck talks all this trash about Vegeta, but he acts just like Vegeta when it comes to Jeopardy. You know, he's
Vegeta
full
was
of
never on top,
confidence.
bro.
His pride is
Vegeta
through
was
the
never on
roof.
top, bro.
And then he lost.
Phoenix.
You know,
That doesn't look 7,100.
Danny.
Doesn't look like a losing. That looks like the champ.
Who's left?
for now.
Buck, Pudgy.
If
Dan-
Pudgy stops drinking, it's all over for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Slifer,
jeez.
Even if
Oh,
you got
Ledge.
3,000 points, and then you gambled it all,
Don't wager
and
anything.
you won like double the points, you wouldn't catch up.
God damn.
It's not happening.
Here we go.
Wow.
70 people in here, guys. Where you going?
But I'm just here to make friends. I'm not even competitive. I don't care about this stuff.
I know.
Talk
There is
about,
no tomorrow.
Hannibal Lecter's pants, right?
Wow.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, let's do this. Kickstart some music here, and let's have some fun Friday night.
Ooh, there is Star Wars.
There is a little Star Wars. I'm going to give you the category names as well. Here we go. Categories are product archives, where essentially this is going to be a sideshow statue that's been archived. I need you to tell me what statue it is. Movies / TV houses. I'm going to show you a photo of a house. You need to tell me what movie or TV show that house is from. Star Wars, I'm going to.
How'd you
I
judge
forgot
with
what
the
this one
TV?
was.
Shit.
Star Wars.
It says name that actor, actress.
What was it again? Star Wars, name that actor, actress. We'll have to figure it out. Oh, I'm going to show you a character. I'm going to show you a character. A character. And you have to tell me the full name. Full name. Not the first name, not the last name. The first and last name of, doesn't have to be middle name, of that actor or actress. Not
Simpson.
Not in the role.
Homer Simpson.
Not in the role, but
Oh,
outside
really?
the role. Outside the role. You got to be very explicit here because people
What
like
do you
to.
mean outside the role?
So if it's Michael Jackson playing Darth Vader,
Okay.
Michael Jackson playing Darth Vader, I'll show you a picture of Darth Vader. You're gonna say Michael Jackson. Is that good, Pudgy?
Yeah, I don't know what you in or out of the role didn't make sense to me.
Because I don't want people to say Darth
They're playing
Vader.
the role. Oh.
I don't want people to say Darth Vader. That'll happen. I'll show a
Would you
picture
like the
of.
product archive?
So you want the actor, not the character.
Correct, but I just want to be explicit here because you know how it works. Some
First and
people
last.
it doesn't register, right?
So product archive, we just say the name of the statue, the character, or do we have to say the full name, like premium format, blah blah blah?
Tell me the character. No, you could just tell me the character. I'll make it easy there.
Trademark Sideshow Inc. Dot.
And then lastly, name that YouTube channel. I'm gonna show you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna show you from a cover photo, a piece of a cover photo. You gotta name the YouTube channel. Comprehende?
Are these hobby related YouTube channels or
These are our friends' YouTube channels, so
okay?
all statue related. All right, guys, we ready? We got
Joe Rogan or something.
We got Rashid on the bottom. Pause. Kicking it off here, Rashid. Whenever you're ready.
We go for Star Wars themed matches for 200.
Here we go. Star Wars. Let me get ready here. Okay. Star Wars. Name that actor or actress for 200. Here we go. First one will be Danny.
Who is Natalie Portman?
That is correct. Good job, Danny. We got huffing and puffing already. Slifer's not happy with that answer.
I was hoping he's
It's like
gonna mess up
motherfucker
and
got
say
$200 for that.
Go ahead, Danny.
I almost was.
I knew. I felt like you were gonna say it. I was hoping. You
I said in my mind.
I don't give a shit, Danny. Go.
Hey, I'm having a conversation. All right, let's go. Product archive for 200.
Danny's gonna organize the fucking Jeopardy next week, and then we're gonna see if the numbers are good. Match. Product archive 200.
Correct.
Better be correct. Tell me what statue that is, people.
Oh my God, Buck owns this.
Buck.
She-Hulk from Sideshow, Eddie Granoff.
Okay, that's a lot of details there, but yeah, you get the 200 points for just saying She-Hulk. Good job. Go ahead, Buck. Hold on, let me get the categories out.
Or he owns a green screen version of this.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Go ahead.
Product archive for 100.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Buck.
Sideshows, Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen.
Good job, buddy. That is correct. Go ahead, Buck, whenever you're ready.
Product archive for 300.
Where's the lawn at?
Relax. I'm trying to mix things up a
You're
little bit.
multitasking.
I'm trying to mix things
His
up
one
a little
hamster's
because
his one hamster's having a seizure.
it's getting too repetitive. Product archive 300. Go ahead, Danny.
Sideshow Swamp Thing.
Good stuff.
We're doing the line.
Goddamn. Go ahead, Danny.
Let's go. Star Wars 100.
Name that actor or actress. Full name.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Full name. Hold on. Buck.
Ian-
5, 4.
Wait.
Don't fucking wait. 3, 2,
Oh my God.
That's a slow
One.
countdown.
Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor.
Jesus Christ! What kind of sounds were coming out of you for that?
I thought I
You
saw
said that
smoke
man's
coming out of
name at
his ears.
orgasmic levels.
Say his name again?
Oh, McGregor. Oh, McGregor.
Oh my God. I
What
panicked.
did you say?
Oh,
Say the name. Say the name.
Wait, did he say
Uh,
correctly the first name?
Say the
Say my
name.
name.
Ewan McGregor.
Say it again.
Ewan. Yeah, it's a weird Irish name.
How do you spell it?
Oh,
That's
wow.
racist.
Wow, spelling.
Wow.
Yo, he says some weird Irish name. That's racist, man.
I've never heard of.
It's making him
I've never
spell
heard that sound come out of a.
Yeah.
You said Ian at first.
Ewan
I
McGregor.
didn't say Ewan, I said Ewan. Oh my God. Star Wars, man. I'm not even gonna hit for Star Wars anymore.
Obi-Wan.
Go ahead, Buck.
Product Archive 500.
Here we go.
That's easy.
Go ahead, Danny.
Saruman.
God damn! How'd you guys get that one? I thought that was
course it's
tough. That
Saruman.
one.
Saruman's outfit, man.
Wow. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought that one would be a little tougher.
I wish
Good
Danny
job,
didn't
Danny.
get that one, but nice job, Danny.
Danny
job,
just
man.
sit home and watch his movies.
Hey
all
man,
day.
I like Lord of the Rings too, bro. Let's
Go ahead,
movie TV houses for 100.
Movie TV houses
I'm a big
100. Here we go.
Wait, you didn't even draw the
I
line.
know that.
Yes, I did.
Oh, shit. I see them. I see them all in front of me.
Danny.
What is Full House?
That's correct, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
But Rashid's like, nope. What the fuck are you talking about?
How dare you, Rashid? Let's go movie houses for 200.
Movie
Draw
house,
the line.
TV house, 200.
Oh, that's high. That's easy.
Hold on a second. There's a loading.
Damn,
here.
man.
Danny, go ahead.
What is Fresh Prince of Bel Air? This is my category, guys.
No, you just sit home and watch TV all day.
Pudgy, I need you to beat. I need you to beat. Where are you, man? I need you to beat. Buck.
Movies, TV houses
I'm here.
for 300, please.
You're putting on TV shows when I was out getting laid, John. I wasn't watching TV.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I was getting laid while watching.
Three,
these.
300, Danny.
Oh,
300. Here we go.
Yes.
What the fuck?
Ooh, a little bit.
Oh,
of
this was a little harder.
A little harder. This one, yeah. A little harder.
Oh, shit.
Danny, go ahead. 5, 4. 3.
National Lampoon.
That's
Vacation?
incorrect. That's
Yeah,
incorrect.
see, I was. Oh,
Goliath
no, it's
Uh,
not
go ahead,
cool.
Slifer. 5,
Okay.
4,
I don't know.
3.
I don't know.
Okay,
I see
Rashid.
a Pontiac Fiero in the front there.
Slifer.
White Fiero.
National Lamp. You said National Lamp.
Hold on a second. Let me put Slifer. I forgot Slifer's name here.
Oh, I know this house.
Oh, zip it, Slifer. Slifer got it wrong. Rashid, 5.
National Lampoon.
Was said already, and that's incorrect.
Also.
No problem.
Yeah, it looks like the
Phoenix.
Griswold vehicle.
5, 4,
Can I go again?
3,
No.
Dallas.
2. Say it again.
Dallas.
Dallas.
TV show.
Jesus,
That's
Dallas is a
incorrect.
mansion, dude.
Do
Damn.
you want to go? Say it
Yo,
one more time,
Phoenix,
Phoenix.
when that show was on,
Danny.
Wait,
What
can I
you-
get money?
No, you're not getting money. No, you're not getting money.
It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No, that's correct.
That's
But you're not getting the money. But
Oh, that was a tough one. That was real
correct.
tough.
That
Yeah.
movie's
Because I
corny.
saw the Fiero, and that's the sister's car.
yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Afterwards.
See, spice it up a little bit, people.
I bet you
That
still
was
got the
tough.
VHS.
That was a
then.
good one, John.
Wow, I do.
That was a good one.
I knew it. Probably got VHS porn. Too.
I need. I need Pudgy.
Who you got, Dodge? You got Seika?
I need Pudgy to beat
Seika.
Buck.
You remember Seika?
Go ahead.
Star Wars name for 300, please.
She's still doing porn too.
Get to Granny porn?
Name that actor, actress, Star Wars. Full name.
Oh my
Danny.
god, I'm drawing a blank.
5, 4.
Sir
3.
Ian something? I don't.
That's incorrect.
Oh, now I got it.
Next in line, Phoenix. 5, 4, 3.
I forgot this fucking guy too, man.
Yeah, but I got it now.
Man,
Don't
fuck
say it in the
this.
chat. Don't
Truth
say it,
says-
people. Slifer.
Christopher Lee.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Slifer just had that poker face the whole time. He was like, "I got this."
Slifer got out of the mud hole there. Good job, Slifer. Go
That
ahead.
5 seconds kind of throws you off.
Does it?
Well, you shouldn't count so loud like that, John. You know,
Okay,
you're making
I'm
people nervous.
Yeah, that's how I was so. freaked
You know,
out
it'd be
with,
good if you
Whole game.
something in the future would be like maybe a timer.
Yeah.
No, like a timer, just like a 5-second timer, and then it goes.
You go. You
So you
go.
want me to do another button?
You go
You want
down.
me to
Yeah,
press
yeah. Something you could operate maybe with your toe.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. Whoever's turn was it? Slifer.
Name that YouTube channel 500.
Here.
You're going to hell, man.
Well played.
I ain't
Oh
fucking
man,
with this shit.
This one might be
God, please help me. Oh, thank
5.
you, God.
Bullshit.
This is Pudgy's channel.
Okay,
I love
but-
you, Pudgy.
Yeah, but I need the name of
Wow.
the channel, buddy. 5,
Oh,
4,
I better buzz in for this one.
3.
Pudgy, you didn't.
I was sitting here going, "What the fuck did I name my channel again?"
It says name
don't
that
even
YouTube
know.
channel. 5, 4,
you don't even know your own
3,
channel.
I know, I do now. I know. I remember.
1.
That's badass.
It's Pudgy's World.
Wait, shouldn't you wait
what happened?
for them to answer?
You didn't ask
He
anybody.
did.
He
He did
didn't
answer.
answer.
I said Pudgy's
Oh,
channel.
He said Pudgy's channel.
Fuck, yeah,
He didn't-
Yeah.
he didn't get it. I should have went to the next person. My apologies. That's fine. We'll
Wow.
skip this one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The one
my
thing I would have fucking got right tonight, and you
I
said,
know.
sorry.
Thanks.
I'm sorry.
Going on the
I
board.
should
That was my
those points.
mistake.
I just want
I
to.
should
Congratulations, Buck.
Buck.
I'll have a drink to you.
Buck, what do you have to say?
I was gonna ask you. Got to say the exact name of the channel.
Name that YouTube channel
I'm
up
just
top.
asking, I'm just-
Yes, sir. Name that YouTube channel.
So I should get the points then because I was next.
Nobody's gonna get the points on that one. Sorry.
That's
You should split it
ridiculous.
250 each between Slifer and Pudgy.
No, that's not how it's gonna work.
That's
Buck, though, I appreciate the fact that you recognize the photo. Thank you.
Yeah. Go ahead. Next in line. Who's next?
Slifer.
Who got it? Slifer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's do name that YouTube channel 400.
Buck again.
5, 4.
Casual nerd problems.
What?
Wow.
What did
Doesn't
you
have
say?
something
What
dick
the
at
fuck
the
you
end?
say?
What did you
Holy
just say?
moly.
You better watch
I'm just
yourself.
trying to
I
make
check.
friends. I'm like,
better
I
watch
don't
yourself.
care about Jeopardy so
Savant.
much.
Sure.
I will not be broken. Wait.
Go ahead, Buck.
I'm sorry.
Good night.
Product Archive for 400.
Wait, I don't even know this one.
Buck.
Just the character name?
Yes, sir. 5.
Flash.
Damn it. I was like, I have
That's
that.
good.
I knew that one.
God
too.
damn it.
The lightning bolt right there.
I knew that one.
I didn't even see the lightning bolt.
I actually like this line. This line was nice.
Go ahead, Buck.
That
Is
was
that quarter
good.
scale?
Yeah.
Still got 65 people in here. Appreciate you all. Love you all.
Sorry, what? It's my turn to pick?
No, it's mine.
I'll do something nice for you, Phoenix. No, actually, movie/TV houses 500.
Here we go.
I hope Phoenix gets it.
Phoenix. 5,
Yeah.
4,
All in the family.
3. That's incorrect.
All in the family.
That's incorrect.
They lived on 704
Danny.
Hauser Street. That's not how.
5, 4.
Miss Doubtfire?
Bingo.
That was crazy.
Danny.
That was insane.
I was almost gonna say Ant-Man because I knew it was in San Francisco.
Yo, I
That's
actually
tough.
thought it was Ant-Man,
That
too.
was insane.
The lack of vagina.
But then I knew John loves Mrs. Doubtfire, so I went with Mrs. Doubtfire at the
See,
end.
a true friend. A true friend knows that.
Very good. Good job.
Go
That was-
ahead.
Let's go. Movie TV houses for 400.
Oh, Danny, you got to get this on screen.
Danny.
Fuck, I don't know if I know.
Five.
Oh,
I know this.
4.
who's the boss?
That's incorrect, Danny.
God, Danny, why you do this to me?
Buck.
I don't know. Just
5. You
I
don't
don't
know?
know.
Okay.
Oh.
Hold on. Slifer.
Home Alone.
5.
Oh, good
I knew
one.
that.
Kevin! Good job, Slifer. Love to see that clean sweep.
Stole
God
from
damn.
me.
Danny, why you do that to us?
Sorry. I thought I knew. Right?
Go ahead, Slifer.
Name that YouTube channel 300.
Let me see who this is so I'm prepared. All right, you ready?
Oh God. Oh, thank
Buck.
God.
Oh no.
Oh,
Gem Mint Collectibles.
Yep. You got it.
Oh, I get anxiety, man. You're fucking with me so bad. Oh my God.
Good.
Fuck, it's just a game, buddy. It's
Oh,
just
I'm
a,
gambling,
It's
man.
just a game on a statue show, buddy.
I see that line. Nobody puts anything, and I have to say, okay, I'm ready to risk it all.
Okay, go ahead.
I got you, Edward.
Oh man, name that YouTube channel for 100.
Danny.
my good friend Cash the gem. The gem.
How many?
Danny.
How many drinks have you had, sir?
Danny. What's the name?
Cash the Genemite?
Oh, that is
Who?
incorrect, Danny.
Oh man.
Did you say Cash the Enema? Is that what you said?
No, the gem. Wait,
Slifer.
Cash the Gemini.
isn't that what I said?
No,
Oh, I said
He actually tripped over his word. He actually did say that though.
no.
Said that the first
See?
time, but it didn't
I didn't hear
take it.
Cash the Gemini at all. At all.
All
This
right.
is the same as when Slifer said Woody Harrelson. He said Harrelson or something, remember? And I had to hold him accountable. I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry. It's the same thing.
Thank you, Rashid and Buck for
It's a
acknowledging.
lot of.
Rashid, how about you buzz in there and give us an answer so we can get you on the board?
How about you put some good topics on your thing?
I put fantastic topics. I gave you Star Wars.
Oh shit! There's still two.
Go ahead, Slifer.
Name that YouTube channel 200.
Oh shit!
That's easy.
Oh my god!
We have Danny.
Fatal the Collector.
Oh yeah.
No, Fatal the Gemini.
Oh,
Fatal the Gemini.
That's correct. Oh, fuck, Danny. Okay. Go ahead, buddy. Let me do the line.
Star Wars for 400 it is.
Shit.
Star Wars for 400. Here we go.
Oh God. Oh God.
Oh shit!
I don't know it. Just move on.
Oh come on! Oh, it's
Little
like
Hold
bastard
on.
for fucking-
Hold on. Buck. Subtract. Okay, Slifer. 5.
Oh my god.
4.
I don't know.
Oh
what
come
this
on!
is.
Yes.
I can't remember this kid's name.
3.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold on. Slifer gets. Where's Slifer? Subtract. Okay, go ahead. Danny.
Jake Lloyd.
That is correct.
Get a
Buck.
life,
The
Danny.
fuck out. Wow!
Okay.
Wow!
I hate sand. 500.
I could not remember this drug addict's name.
Wow.
Wow! How dare you?
Go ahead, Danny.
Jesus Christ.
There's only one left.
Oh, sorry. Star Wars. Name that actor, actress. 500. Here we go. Are you guys ready?
You're a bastard, John.
Rashid. First and last name.
First and last name? Crazy. Kenny Baker.
Fuck yes.
Yes, very good.
Fuck yes. That's how you do it. And you make it to
Yeah.
that was beautiful. Good shit.
Wait, did he do the voice for the prequels?
No, that's all computer.
I don't give a fuck what he did. Kenny Baker's the right answer.
It's a picture of R2D2.
Kenny,
That's
yeah,
all we
but
care
that's
about.
the
I don't
picture
care.
from the prequels.
I'm-
What do you have for
Kenny
lunch on
Baker.
Tuesday? I don't know.
Exactly. Kenny Baker is the answer that I'm accepting. End
I
of
know
story.
he was in the trilogy or the original trilogies, but not the prequels.
Danny, let it go already.
And what picture was
All right,
that
man, I'll
from?
let you have it.
Episode
I'll let you have
23?
it.
Fucking guy got all of them right. You know what I'm saying? I know you got the VHSs still in the closet.
Buck.
I saw something very hilarious.
Buck making it with 200. Rashid making it with 200.
I have a feeling I'm gonna be on the board tonight, guys.
Danny with 1,300 and Slifer with 100. I need you to message me on Facebook Messenger. The category is game show host. Tell me how much you want to wager, people. Quick set. I don't have all night.
Wait, I
Game
can't
show
find
host.
your thing.
Yeah, that's because you haven't talked to me in a fucking century.
Oh, how dare you?
That's why.
I think my Wi-Fi is acting up.
Yeah. Rashugol.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Yo, if we don't bet, do we keep the 100 points?
No, of course not.
God damn it!
It's only
Yes.
the winner. It's it. So Danny.
He's messing with you.
So Danny, I got Danny. I got Mark. I mean Slifer. Where's Buck? Let's
I
go,
don't have
Buck.
boomer knowledge. I'm done. I'm keeping my 200 points.
You're not keeping anything.
You
'cause
might as
after
well
this,
gamble it.
after this game, you go to 0.
Is that true?
Oh, Buck,
Yes,
you
that's
go to
true.
0.
Go to 0
Yeah.
at the top.
Yeah, you don't bank the points. From
No,
game
you
to
don't
game.
bank the
Yeah.
points. Only the winner
You only
takes the
bank
points
when
with
you
them.
win.
Oh, only when you win.
Correct.
Oh, are you
Yes.
serious?
Well, I take
Oh yeah.
points.
Otherwise, yeah.
I mean, well, no one's a
Fuck,
threat
there's a
to
lot
me.
of corruption.
Actually,
So-
you know what? Let's go with 200. Sorry,
Okay, can you put that in the messenger, please?
You
Yeah,
gotta-
thank
you
you.
gotta-
I didn't
No
know.
problem.
that.
No problem. No,
Contract,
that's
Buck,
good.
You gotta type it.
Rashid, is that you want to go all in, or you don't want to put any?
The reason
Oh,
why I
you-
didn't know.
what's the thing? You got like what you said, 50, right?
No, 100.
You have
No,
to
that's
wager what you
increments of
want.
100.
All right, we'll put a goddamn 100. You see, I got 200, motherfucker, right?
Yes, you might as well put the whole 200 because if you don't win, Danny has 1,300.
Oh.
Just go all in.
No,
Yeah, just go
I
all
want.
in.
All right, whatever. Go on.
Your points don't carry over.
Unless Danny is
Okay.
insane, wagers 1,300.
I'm
and
not
loses
go-
it all.
I'm not insane
And
to
then
go
Rashid
all
would
in.
win.
Here we go,
All right.
guys. Game
ahead.
show host, text me, message me the answer.
I want to see at the
Yeah.
table, boys.
Tell me who this game show host is. I'll take. I need to know. You can give me the first name or last name, but I want to know.
Or last name, not both. You can use full
No,
name?
with this one, I made it a little tougher. So I'll take the first name.
You could just say Ralph.
You could just say Ralph,
Ralph.
but I need to know the game show he's from. That's the thing.
Wow.
You,
Oh, you gotta have
to tell me.
both?
You gotta have the either the first name or the last name, but the game show. It has to be the game show has to be there. So if it's like Bob from
It's really hard.
Bob Barker.
no, if it's
So I
from
guess it's
no
not-
like Michael whatever.
I guess it's not gonna be Steve Harvey.
I guess it's not Price is Right.
Okay, here we go.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my God!
Are you
Oh
serious?
man,
I don't know.
easy.
Who, I don't
That's
know who
easy.
this guy is.
You don't know who that is?
5,
Oh, that's-
Was he on Planet of the Apes?
4,
Wait, you gonna make us
No,
type
that's-
2 names?
That's not Charlton Heston.
3,
Damn dirty ape.
I have no idea.
5.
Oh my God!
Four.
Wow. Generation gap for us.
Three.
That's wild.
Look at the background. Look at that suit.
2.
Dude, that's like Buck's green screen, but
One.
orange.
Okay.
Let
The
me
answer
announce
here-
it, John. Let me announce
Okay,
the answer.
sure. Do you want me to show it now?
That
There you
is
go.
Richard Dawson from Family Feud. Survey said.
Ding ding
Yeah, but
ding ding
ding.
ding.
Come
That
on,
doesn't
man.
look like
No.
him.
That doesn't look like
Oh,
you
Running
should
Man.
give an
Oh,
older
Running
picture,
Man.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah,
must.
that's like.
So that's not the premium Richard Dawson. See,
You
if you
guys
wanted
are
the premium
fucking
Richard
nuts.
Dawson.
Did he look like that
Whatever,
when he,
much-
was, when he was
Come on,
hosting?
man. Give us a.
All I did was type in Family Feud host, and this mother
That's Richard
freaking
Dawson.
pictures
It's
came
plain
up,
as
and that's
day.
it.
But
Yeah, it's
come on,
plain as
Pudgy.
day.
That don't look like.
Yeah, but he didn't have that
goddamn
much hair when he was on.
That don't look like what?
He does not look like Richard Dawson from back in the
That's
day.
Richard
bro.
Dawson. I knew it right away, and my eyes are older than yours.
Exactly. All right, so let's get to the chase, Danny. So let's get to the chase. Mark, no, Mark Slifer wagered 100. He's going to Zip. He didn't give me an answer. Buck wagered 200. Zip.
Hey, even Jeff said it's from his Hogan Heroes days.
I don't give a shit.
What's the difference? It's still his face.
Still him. You freaking.
I'm curious. If I wagered 100, would I have gotten?
No,
100?
Buck. I said no. You don't carry the goddamn points to
You
the
don't carry
next
the,
round.
only the winner. Only the overall
Sorry,
winner
sorry,
carries the
I
total. for the
wasn't
next
sure
one.
because like I've never not voted.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was.
That's
good.
the way we always. That's the way we always do it.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
always all in. That's
He's
why.
always the best.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
He uses 19.
No, he's always all in when he wagers.
Danny goes to he wagered 300, so he's going to 1,000.
This show sucks.
Be sure
Not
to tune in to
anymore.
Rashid on Wednesdays, where
You know what's hilarious? Because- no, guys, you know what's hilarious? When Rashid got that, I went to check the replay, and the moment R2 came up, he started looking at his phone, and he started.
Man,
I love the way Buck's hitting the DVR, checking out Rashid. I love it.
Unlike you, bro, I have memorabilia and I do my
All
shit on
right,
Star Wars.
everybody,
Shut
just
your
check that
mouth.
replay.
Danny
Go check
is
it
our
right now.
winner
It's hilarious.
with 1,000 points, people.
Seat at the
Good job,
table. Thank you
Jimmy.
guys. It's honor just to play with you guys.
Yeah, sure.
Good job.
Well, now I gotta cut. Yeah, I don't think you make it to the table because it's 1,000. I gotta expand the list. How long is this list gonna be?
You
Wait,
should.
Slice only has like 100.
I have
1,300. What do you
Wow.
want last
Oh,
time?
13.
dare
Sorry,
you.
sorry, my
How
bad.
dare
I
you.
thought you only won that
Clearly-
one time.
Clearly,
My
you're
bad,
not.
my
You
bad.
haven't been watching the show.
Okay, so for the chat now, guys, 500 points on the docket. 60 people still watching. Appreciate you all. Let's see this here. What's going on, Jeff? From Secret Sanctuary.
Where's Jesse? Is he still
Jeff
here?
said Hollywood Squares Peter. What the Hollywood? I still
Oh,
caught. I caught
Peter.
Hollywood Squares.
Oh God, Peter. What? Peter?
Cottontail?
No. Oh shit.
Peter
I'm just
Griffin.
kidding.
Yeah, Hollywood Squares.
Okay, here's for the chat.
Jeff is of my era. Yes.
500 points. Here we go. I need the first name and the last name if you want to give it, whatever. But I need at least one part of the name and the name of their game show.
Oh, I wish I had this guy. I need this guy.
God damn, what's happening down there?
He's got
Old
a
age,
job.
John.
I know.
Comes
I'll give you a hint. He's retiring. And fucking Ryan Seacrest is taking a spot. You hate to see it.
God damn it, Ryan Seacrest.
You know he banged. What's her name?
If we still
That
looking.
Jesse takes it.
How you know he ain't got no?
Here we go. We got
That's-
answers.
yeah.
in the chat.
Tiger's not even gonna help his ass.
I got
Jesse.
oh, close. Who got it? Jesse looks like he
Jesse.
got it. Jesse got Pat Sajak, Wheel of Fortune. Jesse, Ken, close job there, buddy. But yeah, you got it, Jesse. 500 for you, man.
Takes it again.
God damn, Jesse.
Nice one,
Jesse
Jesse.
does good.
Jesse's like last week. I heard nobody won last week because I wasn't in the chat.
Jesse got all the answers.
Is he typing 100 words a minute? Too?
Michael's like Joe from Fear Factor. You know,
Joe
He
Rogan.
got the first, last, the game show, everything.
Crazy, man.
that's it. You hate to see it. Good game. See, you guys got a buck. How you feeling? You okay?
I came here for friendships.
Yeah, okay.
Wow. I think you made more enemies.
Enemies? I don't know. I still
I've
like
never
to
heard
talk
Buck
to
so
people.
quiet. What's going on, Buck? You're making me nervous.
You
Like I
more,
said,
made more enema.
Wow.
in the beginning, I just looked at all the categories. And I knew I couldn't win. It's just not with. It's not knowledge that I could get stuff on the product archive section. No, don't take it like that. That's not what I mean. 'Cause
Buck, what do you do for fun, Buck?
No, I don't watch things from before I was.
For fun, Buck overanalyzes everything that he comes in contact with.
Oh
That's
my
what his
God.
fun is.
I just say
He's having fun.
I knew this stuff would be like older stuff, older shows, and all those stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm not getting this. The moment I saw that house, I'm like, Danny. I'm like, yeah, let's leave it to Danny to get.
I
this.
gotta like, you know, change it up every week.
Thank you.
I know.
I'm just
not-
honored that we all stayed awake on this show. Right, Rashid? But yeah, this was fun, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Episode 77 already. I might head over to. We have a fan expo going on over here. I might head over tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna go yet, but
Dude, they're
John,
probably
do you,
sold out.
do you
Saturday
post
tickets?
like
they don't sell out here, no,
no.
because it's not as big as in the States.
There's a lot of people that go to it, right? I feel
Yeah, like Hayden Christensen's gonna be there, and there's Frank Miller's gonna be there.
Go pick up my dike. Ruin.
Whoa,
Wait, what?
Wow.
Pick up your
It's
what?
the artist name. It's the artist name. That
That's,
Ruin's
that's his name.
I was gonna say, hey, whatever you're into.
I don't know. I don't know 100% if I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna
What's your OnlyFans, Danny?
wake up and see how I feel.
Go pick up my dike. Ruin.
I'll message you if I see him there.
I'm just
And
kidding.
then,
You're
we find out his
canceled,
name is
Danny. That's it, you're
DK.
canceled.
Right.
But
That's his name. DIKE.
Oh,
I know,
wow.
but you find.
Have you
pronounce
guys-
DK, maybe?
You've gone, Danny, to just before we end. You've gone to a con. I don't know if anyone else here has gun signatures. If you go to like a main person, like let's say Frank Miller or whoever, you pay the whatever his fee is. Let's say $100. Is it just the
I think
one
you have to do it
signature?
online, right?
No,
Yeah,
you
only
can,
get one.
You can only do one. You can't sneak something else in.
If
Gotta
it's
pay
only,
more
well, you gotta
than
read the
$100.
description. Sometimes you can do it's 3. You know, either 1,
3
2, or
items.
3. You know,
No, it's one. I think it's only one.
if it's 1, then it's 1. I mean, you can ask, but
Right, you
I
gonna
don't
get
want
something
to. I don't want to
signed
be
yet?
that guy. I was thinking of getting signed.
You could
Just
be
get
that guy
back
who pays
online.
more for the second signature.
you can shoot your shot.
What were you saying, Cypher?
Just get back online then. If you can only do one at a time, then just get back online.
It's
Yeah.
it's
No,
dumb
one
because
per day.
they have you could pay $100 for a signature, and then you could get 2 signatures for 189. But the problem is for the
Save
189,
$11.
it's at 6 o'clock at night, and it gives you access to his panel, and then you get a print and all this other stuff, and he signs 2 items. But I fucking stay there till 6. It's too long.
Oh, I'd do that one, man.
I
You
guess
get a
just get
print.
just guess.
Arrive there later. Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, yo, if I
So
go,
it's only
Miller,
$11. The difference is only $11. So for $11, you could do it not having to do it at 6 o'clock.
Pudgy, I've only sold 1 shirt, Pudgy. What do you like?
Okay,
come on.
if you buy the $100 one, then you gotta tell him, hey, here's $89. Can you sign this other one, please?
I'm gonna say, Miller, one of the best.
He's gonna say, "Do you fucking know who I am?"
One of
I'm
the best
over here negotiating with you for $11.
shows on YouTube. Come on, you're on
Get
camera.
the fuck out of here!
I guess just check the line, John. See how long the line is.
I wrote
Get online
300.
again.
I wrote Dark Knight. This
Hayden
guy's negotiating
Christensen.
with me for a statue.
Hayden
Well,
Christensen,
technically, you can buy it
290
times 2.
to get something signed.
How you
290,
can pay
Frank Miller,
200?
man.
60s and a 60s.
But John, you can just put quantity times 2, and then you pay 200.
It doesn't let you buy it online. You got to pay cash in person. Some artists they want the cash, so no tax, my friend.
Okay, so then just bring $200 and just be like, sign these 2
What the fuck
things.
do I look like? Made of money? That's a hot toy right there.
I mean, you
ATM.
technically
When I did the
want to
Jim
get
Lee
something
experience,
signed, though, right?
you paid
ATM just
prior.
doesn't mean.
So
that's
here's
enough.
what would you get
Also
signed?
means hit the machine.
I don't
The
get
thr-
nothing signed.
Okay, hold. I know. Okay, not literally. I didn't ask you to buy the
Oh.
Shumi Snape. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Whatever. I have his black leather bound book, the greatest, whatever it is, the black book of the entire story of Frank Miller. That was my dad's, leather bound. I was thinking of getting that signed. I have. I was gonna get the DK3, the rifle, the butt of the rifle signed.
Get the
Or
He's too old to sign on that small.
Yeah, and
Just-
the tip of the market is gonna be huge, probably.
or I have the Batman black and white, the Batman in the Batman versus Superman in that suit. I was thinking of getting him to sign that black and white base.
I would get the book done. The book
Yeah,
has more
get the
sentimental
book.
value
Just
than
the book.
anything else. I mean, the
I would do the
statue,
book.
I'll
the,
keep my
the
money.
black and white statue, maybe you know he could have him sign that. You know, like,
Yeah.
but I
It's
wouldn't.
just
I
the,
wouldn't
the,
have him sign
the
the
Master
rifle book.
Race, the butt rifle. Yeah, that's too small of a
You
surface.
think it's too small?
It's kind of obscure too.
Man, the
How
guy's like
big-
what, 80 something?
Yeah, but
Isn't he 80?
He probably don't even want to sign weapons.
No, he looks older than he is.
He's 60s. He's in the 60s.
Yeah, but he's like
A
he's
hard 60.
experienced life.
I saw him sign though. He signs clean.
That
Put some
fucker-
Frank
coke,
Miller
yeah.
is 66 years old.
Yeah.
Holy,
but he looks
It's a
80.
rough,
Is
it's
what
a
I'm
rough
saying.
he
66.
looks 90.
Okay, so the book. I wanted to do the book regardless. The second one is what I didn't know. I'd like to get that DK3 piece signed, even if it's just the emblem on the chest.
Why don't you just do the base of the DK3?
How am I gonna lug that thing? That thing is.
Nah, just do the
You're a
black
big
and white,
strong
John.
guy.
Or maybe the wing,
Just
one of
do
the
black
bird's
and white.
wings.
Don't
the
ruin
eagle's
that
wings.
statue.
Dude, you lugged around a DeLorean. You can't lug around a base.
It's a little different.
He's older now.
Oh, speaking of that, quickly, you just mentioned it. You know who CGC has to sign? Fucking Michael Keaton and Michelle Pfeiffer. They're doing a signing.
Oh, can I
Mail-in?
get my Mr.
Like a
Mom?
mail-in sign?
You know how much a mail-in signing? You know how much they want for the pair?
500 or 900.
$950 for the pair.
They can keep that.
US $950. Keaton's
like
like
$1 million
five
in
something,
there.
and Pfeiffer is like $450.
That's so beautiful. People get money to write their name on your things. I love that.
Buck,
What would
you're
you
gonna
give
do it
Michelle
one day.
Pfeiffer to sign?
Listen, if it was
I
in
hope.
person, I would pay the $950. If it was
Sorry.
in person, because then I could get like the Batmobile, the Hot Wheels, Toys Batmobile sign. That would be an experience.
I know it's always hard for me to understand. It's the same way people can't wrap their head around paying for the those like figures from Shumi Yards. I can't wrap my head around like the signatures. People that like signatures.
Yeah, I understand that too. I went to see. I met Stan Lee.
Mhm.
Had the opportunity to get the signature, but the signature wasn't what's important to me. It was the moment of
Meeting
actually
him,
meeting
yeah, of
him and
course.
exchanging
Yeah.
a word and
Commemorating
getting a
it.
picture
Yeah.
and having the picture. The picture means way more to me than just
Mm-hmm.
having his signature.
Yeah, I'm not a signature guy at all. I could
too.
care. It just doesn't do anything
Unless
for
there's
me.
art. Unless there's art behind it.
Well, they better sign behind it. I don't want them signing on the front of it.
I love you,
No,
Slifer.
I mean like they drew. It's like a real drawing, like original.
Oh, yeah. I think if you draw something, I don't want you ruining art. I'd rather you just do it on the back. You know,
I
and then
think-
it's just for me. It's just for me to know that you did it.
You know
I
the
don't like
thing,
them to do that.
Slifer? If like an artist like goes to the time to draw something, trust me, they won't just sign like horribly and like on top of it. They'll put it in the corner.
Yeah, it's got to
people
be
do.
somewhere classy.
Some
you know,
people
like,
do.
I don't like that.
They still do it if they nah, I can't believe that. Someone takes the
I think
time
the
to
only
do like
there's only a few
OG
people that
art.
like. I know like Jim Lee and Todd McFarlane are very.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night, man.
All right, good night, guys.
I'm kidding.
I thought we had to wrap it up, man.
No,
Wrap
but
it up, B.
We'll
Wrap
we'll
it up.
see. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens. It's pricey to go. I'm not gonna lie. It's like I was gonna go with my wife and $200 almost.
Fan Expo.
Yeah, it's pretty pricey.
My brother went to the last. He got me a lot of stuff from Mike
baby
Del
signed.
Mundo. Oh my god.
Well, that's why I want to get the Frank Miller one signed. Is because it was my dad's and there's the
I think it's more sentimental. Even if
Yeah,
you
the
just did
sentimental
one,
value is there.
I would just do that one, man.
Do you think people have gotten like their bodies tattooed with a signature of like an artist? There's people that did that.
Bro, of course
Fab-
there's somebody that
Fabok's gonna be there.
Oh, is he Canadian?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he is.
Is he?
He is.
No, I,
Yeah,
He was
I
in-
would never do that.
He's in Vancouver. He was in Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much
Phoenix
to
one.
So
get
is
another
Finch.
bat signed by
Finch is-
him?
Finch is Canadian.
Dude, Finch
Yeah.
rides like
Yep.
hot, like
He was an understudy of
motorcycles.
Finch.
Finch isn't gonna be there, so. What's his face?
Finch is
Is
gonna be at New
Capullo?
York City
Caseta.
Comic Con.
Caseta?
Joe Casada.
Casada.
Casada. Quesadilla.
Zeta.
Quesadilla. Casada.
He's gonna be there. And then just some actresses are gonna be there, like Mike. What's his name? Kevin, the guy who played Daredevil, Kingpin. All that fancy
Gandolfini?
stuff.
Vincent
Charlie
D'Onofrio?
Cox.
Charlie Cox, D'Onofrio. They're gonna be there. Charge an arm and a leg. So I'm not gonna pay it. Nope. So we'll see.
Take all your Snape's money and get some autographs.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that Masterline to give me a Keaton.
Standing with the Stars.
That's gonna be the name of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Live.
You go stand next to someone famous and you come away empty. Like, wow, that's it.
Yeah, that's why we have Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. Just go there.
That's right.
Oh,
You
man.
mean J&D Studios? All right, guys, we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there, guys. Happy Friday. Have a great weekend. Whatever you're gonna do this weekend, be safe. Happy collecting, and be sure to tune into all these guys' stuff. Rashid over there at Collective Minds, not Collective Minds.
Oh, that's me.
At that's Danny.
Rashida Collective.
Over at Constructive Outrage, and Buck hangs out with us, and then we have Slifer hanging out with us, and Ledge, of course, has his channel Ledge01. Be sure to check him out. Danny hangs over here with the
I'm
good guys everywhere, yeah, and Phoenix as well,
And sometimes nowhere.
and of course Pudgy.
When he's got a hot date, he don't hang out. you know?
I'm leaving. I'm going to the metaverse.
All the best, guys. Be safe.
Good night.
See you guys.
Later, guys.
Make sure to have your pets spayed and neutered.